Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, makers, and content creators, welcome to another Sunday night mobile creator, YouTuber live stream. Today we're doing something a little bit different, something I haven't done in quite some time. We're doing mobile channel reviews. We're doing YouTube channel reviews. What am I talking about? Before we get started, I want to welcome Impartial Geek.
Welcome to the Niminati.
What's up, David? Thank you so much for joining the channel and memberships. Guys, listen, this guy right here, Impartial Geek, this dude is the wizard of live streaming. Like straight up the wizard of live streaming. If you've got questions about live streaming, if you've got questions about set building, like there's no better person on the entire platform than this guy right here. You need to go subscribe to this guy right now. How's everybody doing? How was your week? How was your week? Timer Bernard, how you doing, sir? Dropping the $4.99. Chat says, man, I figured out you could use a few bucks after Roberto's stream.
Super chat.
Thank you, man. Starting it off right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, right on, right on, right on. I love you too, man. Hey, listen, David, on a personal note, man, I'm real excited to see what's going on, where you're going to take your channel. And by the way, I saw your message in the Facebook group, and I wanted to talk to you about that video. So yeah, well, I'll get on that as well. How was your week, everybody? Let me know how your week was. We're going to get into the channel reviews. Settle down. We're going to get into it. Natasha Nails, how you doing? Sweeney Dunson, how you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. You stopped the wrong week to stop smoking salmon. Yeah, well, you know what happens. Tracy Parks, how you doing?
Super chat. Tracy
Parks coming in with the $5 super chat. And you know, they bring some fun. It brings the music when you're dropping super chat, so I appreciate it. Who else did I see here? SE Cybersafe, welcome back. I know you were streaming with Daniel Battelle and I over on the Streamyard channel. Was that yesterday? My God, that seems like eternity ago. It was just yesterday. So here's something cool. So Daniel Battelle and I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. Give me 1 second. Daniel Battelle and I are going to be live again on this channel Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we're going to be doing a show over on this channel, and I'm dropping this into the link right now. It's a channel called Tube Spanner. So head over there and subscribe as well. It's a new tool that's coming out to help YouTubers, and Daniel and I will be doing a show over there on Tube Spanner. You can tell I haven't had enough coffee today. Time Bernard says, I love David's channel. Yeah, legit, man. Just the absolute best at what he does. The best of the best. Okay, so here's the thing. Hey, Doug, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. Beanie Draws finally got the notification. So if you guys want your channel reviewed, if you want me to look at something on your channel, go down to the description right now because I have a very specific way that I want you to ask for it. I want you to get on your knees and beg. No, not really. I just want you to ask for it a certain way so I can identify it in the chat. So if you have something specific, like review your thumbnails, it's going to be written in a certain way so I can actually look for it and find it because the chat gets moving and it's difficult to read the chat while I'm making eye contact and asserting my dominance into the world as I do. Wow, more super chats coming in. Pixelpia. Dropping the $10 one. Darn, I was a bit late. Happy to see the funk has already started. That's what I'm talking about. Coming in hot. Pixelpia. I love it. I love it, 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 I love it. Thank you, Pixelpia, for the $10 super chat. And Impartial Geek coming in with a $10 super chat as well. What are we going to play for Impartial Geek? We got to get something special for Impartial Geek. Let's get, and I'm just randomly picking it here. Let's get this one.
Super chat.
Ooh, almost blew your eardrums out there. Thank you, David. As I was just talking about you today, going to reach out for a collab. Absolutely, man. I'm down for it. I need people to understand how you can totally create great content with your phone. People think they need expensive stuff. Nope. I'm on board, man. Just reach out. Let's make it happen. I'm all about making it happen. You got my digits. You got my mails. You got it all. Viper, the man about tech. Viper, man, it was great seeing you on Roberto's stream today. I hope you're doing well, man. Dropping the fire per usual. Emerald City Diggers, how you doing? James Pruitt, how you doing, sir? Nice to see you in here. Adam's Exploit, How you doing? Butterfly Hustles, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. All right, so I'm going to scroll back through the chat here a little bit, and I'm just going to get into these. I'm just going to jump right into it, and this is going to be first come, first serve, and how I'm pulling them out of the chat. Now, here's the thing. If I open up your channel and you haven't uploaded in like the past month, I'm going to close your channel down as quickly as I opened it up because it means you're not putting in the work. But if you're putting in the work, I'm going to put in the work to give you some tips on what you can do to make your channel better. And it looks like we've got some more super chats. You guys are killing me today. I love it. 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 What do we got here? Another one. I love it, man. What do we got?
Super Chat.
Drop it. Thanks, my man. It says channel review. Oh, yeah, I'd like you to look at my thumbnails. I'm creating my own now. And well, I'm not Paul Dixon. I love it, man. Paul's got a great eye, man. Yep, I'll get you looked at. Actually, you know, we're going to go ahead and pull you up first here. And we got another super chat here. Man, I love it. You guys are great. Let's gig it. $15. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I love it. I love it. Go through it. How you doing? All right, guys, let's get into it. First one I'm going to pull up is Impartial Geek. Impartial Geek. And the chat's already moving, so I'm going to do my best to keep up with all of this today. So let me pull you up here. Give me just a second. Impartial Geek. Impartial Geek, and you want me to look at your thumbnails. All right, let me pull you up. 1 second. We're going to get into it. Yeah, I haven't done YouTube channel reviews on this channel in quite some time. In fact, the last time I did it, I was just doing mobile channel reviews, just mobile stuff only, how it looks on a phone, but I don't have that set up currently. Phone is right here doing what it does. So we're not going to do it here. We're going to do it on computers. All right. Let me to look at your thumbnails. Let me turn this off and get into it. All right, first and foremost, man, I just love your color scheme that you're going with. The whole synthwave, cyberpunk, pinkish, bluish, purple thing. I love that vibe. You want me to check out your thumbnails? What do we got here? Wait, what? Videos. Let's see. Live edit. Toolkit commitment. OBS. Yeah, so here's what I dig, man. I love that you're keeping with the color scheme. I think that looks so good. Live edit, color commitment. I like that you're putting that frame around your thumbnails. I think that really helps it stand out. You know, a lot of people, when they're putting frames around their thumbnails, they'll put like a white frame or a black frame. And that's fine, but like if you got a black frame and somebody's looking in dark mode, you're not going to see it. But something like pink or purple or something like that you're using, I think that looks great. Gear, music streams, monetize your content. Yeah, dude, I think these look good. You're using simple, easy to read fonts. You know, I don't have to figure out what's going on. The only one that I'm going to nitpick on is this one right here. So this is a really cool image. What I would do for this particular thumbnail, if you're going to use this multiple times, which it looks like you are, like this part of the bike looks so dope. That would be my thumbnail. Like zoom in on that bike, like that Tron looking bike that you have. That looks really cool because what's happening is the whole image is cool, but like this text, because I know it's part of your stream, but like this text and like all of this tiny little text right here, this doesn't translate well on a thumbnail. It's small on a desktop, so on a phone, forget it. That's not going to happen. So I would just take this cool looking bike, man. I would just zoom in on that one and make that the focal point. Other than that, man, I think your thumbnails look great. Yeah, your colors are really vibrant. I'm going to look over here. All shows. Okay, so David, here's the next thing I got for you. You need to fill out your homepage here. And you can do this, go into YouTube Studio, go to customization, right? So you can put playlists together. I don't know what you're doing with your playlists here, David. Okay, you've got a couple playlists put together. We need to work on your playlists. So here's what you do. Let's say, theoretically, you have a couple videos on vMix. Okay, it could be vMix, it could be the Elgato Stream Deck, it could be the A10 Mini, it could be a particular camera, it could be Sony cameras, whatever it is. Put together a very specific playlist. So using vMix as an example, the name of the playlist could be how to use vMix. Name of the playlist. Then write a short little sentence or two with words in there. This collection of videos shows you how to use vMix. It's a beginner's guide showing you how to start and become a professional using vMix, right? Put some keywords in there. And then come around to your homepage, go into customization inside YouTube Studio, and start adding these playlists on your homepage here. So what's going to happen is when somebody lands on your homepage, and it doesn't have to be about vMix, it could be about anything, but the idea is to group topics together so people can start watching one and then watch another and then watch another. So you can have all of the important ones that you think that people respond to, that people want to watch, and just list those out, playlist after playlist after playlist on your homepage. Because right now, if I just come to your homepage, I've got this top video up here from a live stream we did a month ago, and then I've got all shows, and you're just completely missing out on the opportunity to get more views here. Because what if I wanted to learn about the best Sony cameras for live streaming? I know you've reviewed a bunch of Sony cameras. I don't know if you've done it on this channel or not, but I know you have content like this. So think about creating playlists to get people to binge watch one after the other and organizing the channel in a way that makes it easy for them to find the content that they want to watch. That's going to be key, right? Because if you're running this solo now, you're running off on your own, the key for you to growing is to get people to watch as much of your content as possible and not just watch one. So let's say you have 2 different videos on Sony. Make sure to use your card, your end screen, your pinned comment, links in the description above the fold before they have to tap on show more. Link those all out to the next video talking about the other Sony camera or a different view on the Sony camera that you just reviewed in one video. Just the whole goal is get them to binge watch your videos. If you get them to watch 2 videos, that's fantastic. That's where you're going to win. So yeah, you can reach out if you get more questions about this. But thumbnails look great. You need to optimize your homepage here, and I think you're going to be good. And just and work on the playlist. Like you've got so much great content, and you're going to have so much great content. Just think about as you're building out your strategy for like, okay, how am I going to do this? Think in terms of playlists. Like, okay, what 5 videos can I make that I can connect them all together, interlink them all together through end screen, through cards, through pinned comments, links in the description, and put them together in a playlist as well. That's what you want to do. So that's what I got for you, my man. Back into the chat here, see what I missed. If you have any questions on that, man, just send me a message. The rebranding looks great. Yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Absolutely. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, small tweaks. Small tweaks. All right, so now I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards here. I need to go back. Hey, Savvy Turtle, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. Romantic, how you doing, sir? Those are your live stream replays. Okay, so you might have been talking about the thumbnail. That's cool, but still, like think about how many people are watching all of our content now on a phone or on a tablet, right? Optimize everything on your channel from mobile first. Everything gets, this applies to everyone in here. Optimize your channel from mobile first. The text on your thumbnails, the text that's on your videos, the text that's in your live streams. You want to make sure that if somebody's watching on a mobile device, which a lot of people are, the majority of people are, you want to make sure that they can easily find out what's going on. You want to accommodate everyone. All right, so I'm scrolling backwards now. Looks like, hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Let's drop this one.
Super Chat.
Search the couch for this. Rock on, D. Rock on. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it, my man. Hey, Mr. Camera Junkie, how you doing? Woo's Tom Cruise, how you doing? Bluegrass Picker, how you doing, sir? Nice to see you in here. All right, so I will be answering questions. So if you guys have questions, I'm going to get into that. But I'm going to keep digging through channels here. And I need to go backwards here. James says, yes, David is the master of live. Love his set. He truly is. Okay, here we go. Carol Cares, channel review, thumbnails, and open to critique. That's the thing. You got to be open to critique. All right, Carol Cares. Let me find you here. Carol Cares. Okay, there's a couple of you. Let me make sure I'm pulling up the right one. Let me find you. Oh, dear, I can't find you. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Carol Cares. There you are. All right, so another thing that I'm doing in addition to, so if you guys request a certain thing, like, hey, look at my thumbnails, I'm also just giving you an overall first impression. I'm gonna just briefly look at your channel art. I'm gonna give you an overall first impression to let you know if I understand what's happening on the channel or not, or if I'm just confused. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start with your channel art. Now, here's the thing. Before I even look at your thumbnails, I'm looking at your channel here. Carol cares, and in your name, it tells me that you care about something. But what is it that you care about? So what I would consider is shrinking your name, Carol cares, right? It doesn't have to be so big, and then come up with a short sentence, some sort of a value proposition or a mission statement to let people know what it is that you care about. Be very specific, right? As I scroll down here, it says mental health for teens and young adults, okay? So we're getting on the right path here. So I'm guessing that might be what you're talking about. Scrolling down, 3 ways to deal with your depression, how to stop your addiction in 3 steps, how do you know you're addicted to something, how to overcome your loneliness in 3 steps, dealing with your mental, okay? Up your uploads. Okay, so Carol, the first thing that I've got for you is the same thing that I had for David when I pulled his channel up, and I was talking about building his playlists out in a way where people can binge watch videos. Let's just say, okay, so you've got 2 videos here, and I see a substance that I'm not going to say because I don't want to get demonetized for saying it. I don't know if I can or not. I don't know. But let's just say you have how to stop your addiction in 3 steps, okay? How to know you're addicted to something, okay? So let's say you're talking about specific things that people are addicted to. Build those videos out in a 2, 3, 4, 5 video playlist and make a playlist for it, right? So how to, you're gonna know how to say this better than I do, but you can say how to overcome alcohol addiction. That could be an entire playlist where every video that you have is a video talking about different ways to overcome alcohol addiction, right? You could have another playlist, how to overcome drug dependency, right? Now, it's up to you to research to figure out the best ways to say that. You want to find the right keyword phrases in order to make that speak to a specific group of people. But build that out. And I don't know if you're doing this on your phone, if you're doing this on a computer, but if you're doing this on a computer, you can go into YouTube Studio. This is after you create your playlist, by the way. Go into YouTube Studio, go down to customization on the bottom left, and it's going to allow you to order your playlists that you have created and put them all on your homepage here. Because the idea is, if you're helping people, someone comes to your channel and they're looking through your channel here, and here's a playlist to help with this. Here's a playlist to help with that. Here's a playlist to help with this. Think of all the different ways you can help people and build those out into actual playlists. Now, I know that's not what you asked for, but that's just a little tip in order to help you streamline your channel and get people binge watching your content, because that's where you're going to win on YouTube, is getting people to watch one video after the next video after the next video. Now, you ask about your thumbnails. I love that you're putting yourself in your thumbnails. I think that's great. I love the topics that you're choosing. Those are probably going to do very well long-term when it comes to search traffic, when people are searching for how to stop alcohol addiction or whatever it is that they're looking for. But here's something that I would think about. I think there's a lot of words in your thumbnails. I think this one's okay. How to, you don't necessarily have to put like how to overcome your loneliness, because you have this in a title already, right? You already have your title here. So you don't need to double up completely with what's in your title and your thumbnail. So instead of, let's focus on this one. Instead of how to overcome your loneliness, right? That's your title. Your title's good. Your thumbnail could be overcome loneliness. Really big, bold, easy to read. And maybe you make a face where it looks sad, right? Or maybe you can, if you watch a sad movie, make yourself cry, or sit in a corner and look depressed, look alone, and have somebody take a picture, or put your phone on a tripod and take a picture of yourself, and try to convey the right imagery with what it is that you're telling people the video's about, right? So overcome loneliness, boom. There's really big, bold text matched with an image that shows someone that's lonely. That's how I would move forward with your thumbnails. I don't think your thumbnails are bad. I think your thumbnails are pretty good. I think you could just maybe get a little bit more traction as your channel is growing and increase the chances that somebody's going to click on a video with fewer words on a thumbnail. Sometimes less is more, right? Generally, thumbnails can be less is more. This one, particularly here, like there's a lot going on here with your thumbnails. A lot going on. 3 ways to deal with your depression. You don't need to put that. You could just put, your title is 3 ways to deal with depression. So your text could be dealing with depression. Or overcome depression. 2 words, overcome depression. And then again, imagery that might match that. But you're going to have to test that to see how your audience responds to that. So your audience might respond better to your picture if you're smiling. Or your audience might respond better if you have a picture of yourself and it looks like you're depressed. Right? So it's something you're going to have to experiment with. So that's what I got for you. I think you got a lot of potential here in this channel. You definitely have some skills to build the thumbnails, just a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of polishing. Let's see what I missed here. Going back through the chat. I think titles shouldn't be all capitalized. I don't recommend that you capitalize all your titles. What you can do is use capitalization to bring attention to specific words. So let's just say 3 ways to deal with depression, or 3 ways to overcome depression, right? The words overcome depression would probably be the words that I would capitalize if I wanted to go that route. Thank you. Excellent advice. Happy to help. Good luck. Hey, Novo Ants, how you doing? All right, so I'm working backwards here through the chat because the chat's spinning up quite a bit here. Review, how can I make my channel pop with a headline and banner? Alley Cat Unique Beauty. Let me have a look here. Alley Cat Unique Beauty. And can I tell you how much I just can't stand that YouTube took away the ability for us to just grab people out of the chat and just link out to their channel. All right, I'm going to pull you up here. So you're asking, how can you make your channel pop with the headline and the banner? Let me pull you up. Okay, first thing I've got for you. It pops. It already pops. That color screams off the page. The problem here is you've got too much going on, right? Think about simplifying what's going on in your channel art. And that's what I'm going to focus on right now is your channel art. Okay, so Alley Cat Unique Beauty. What I want you to tell me in a single sentence what your channel is about specifically. Are you talking about overall, are you reviewing beauty products? Do you own a salon and you're taking people behind the scenes at a salon? Are you teaching people how to do hair? Are you teaching people how to do makeup? Are you doing makeup reviews? You follow me on this one? Be very specific about what is going on with your channel and come up with a single sentence to tell people what that is. For example, like I don't have this on my channel. My thing is just master your mobile. That's something I was just branding. But I could also do something like helping you succeed on YouTube with your mobile phone. Like that could be a value proposition for my channel, right? Helping you succeed on YouTube with a mobile phone, something like that. So here's what you want to do. You have so much stuff going on here in your channel art and it's just not necessary. You don't need any of this. You don't need any of this. What you need, the color's fine, the color pops. In the contrasting color of yellow, that pops too. All you need up here, and you don't even need your channel name, right? Your channel name's not actually that important, right? Nobody's coming to your channel because of your channel name. People are coming there because of the content, okay? Channel name's important to you. Channel name's not important to the viewer. So here's what I would do. I would get rid of all this stuff because what you're basically telling people to do, let me see if you're doing it over here too. What you're basically telling people to do when they land on your channel is, hey, thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. I want you to leave YouTube and go follow me on Snapchat. I want you to leave YouTube, go follow me on TikTok. Leave YouTube and go follow me on Twitter. Leave YouTube and go follow me on Instagram. You're telling people to leave YouTube and go follow you elsewhere. Once they do that, they're gone. You don't want to send people off of your channel when you're a new channel and you're still trying to build channel momentum. When you get a little bit bigger, when the ball's rolling downhill and you're building up that momentum, then it's okay to send people off platform to some degree, Or if your sole purpose is to send people to your website because you're running a business over there and you're trying to get them into your sales funnel, then that's also okay. But if your goal is to grow your channel, you never want to send them off platform until the momentum is building up on your channel and the ball is rolling. So simplify your entire channel art. What I would do is come up with one big, bold statement right here and tell people what your channel is. Tell people what it's about, right? So your Alley Cat Unique Beauty. I'm just going to scroll down and see what's going on. So look like you're doing nails. Opening AliExpress nail display, acrylic chalk, make your own acrylic. Yes, you're going to have to come up with your own mission statement or value proposition to put up here. But make that really big up there at the top. Get rid of all this other stuff. It's not important. And all these little tiny fancy pants fonts, you can't read them. You can't read them. They're too fancy. So pick a nice, bold, simple, easy to read font. Tell people what your channel's about up there at the top, and then shrink your name down and put it over there in the corner underneath it somewhere. You know, I'm going to change the color of my marker so you can actually see this, because I just realized that what's going to contrast with that. Let's do green. Okay, so let's say up here you've got your value proposition, and then just move your channel logo down here kind of low. And if you find that when you shrink your logo down, it's too difficult to read, change the font. And if you want to put a picture of yourself, that's fine. Put a picture of yourself over here or down here. That's fine. You can also go to Fiverr. Go to Fiverr.com. You can pay someone $5 or $10 to design something for you. You can also go to placeit.net and use a template-based system. You could also go to canva.com and use a template over on canva.com to make your channel art with. The goal is, though, tell people what your channel is about and get rid of all this other stuff. Here's the thing that you have to keep in mind when it comes to your channel art. No one is surfing YouTube looking for your channel art, looking for your name, right? Until people know who you are, nobody's searching for you. Your name's not that important. When they land on your channel, they want to know what's in it for them. So that's where that value proposition comes in. Tell them what's in it for them. This is what my channel's about. What you're really telling them is, this is what I have for you. Here's what I have for you. These are the types of videos that I make. Your name isn't that important. Shrink it down. So that's what I got for you. Dan Tana's in the house. What's up, sir? Hope you're doing well. Am I still on this channel? Yes, I am. So I'm going to scroll down here a bit. Looks like you're just getting going, too. Like you're just getting started, I think. Oh, no, you've been uploading for a while. Okay. Okay. So, I'm not your target audience, so I don't know if these thumbnails are working or are not working. They look like YouTube could be taking screen grabs and putting them up there. You can also go to Canva or placeit.net and you can learn how to make thumbnails. Like if you're doing nail stuff, like I think this stuff is really cool. You know, like this is on point. You get a video talking about nails. You got the nails right up in there in their face. I think that's cool. When you're getting into hair, like this is good, right? You're talking about hair, how to do braids. You got the close-up of the braids. But some of the ones where you just show your face, you know, you might have some click-through rate issues with that. But it looks like you're still getting going. You're still trying to get the ball rolling. So right now, what you do is focus on clarity in your channel art. And for videos that don't have nails in them, right? Like these are probably fine. One thing you could do, I have a couple of videos on how to use a free app called Snapseed. It's a free app created by Google. And I show you how to make your photos more vibrant, how to make things stand out more. So go watch a couple of those videos. And what you can do is learn how to make your colors really stand out and be super vibrant. Because if somebody's searching and your video shows up, say it's a nail video, right? Let's say it's this video right here. And this video pops up amongst a bunch of other videos with hands on them and nails. If yours is like super vibrant and eye-catching, you might be the one that wins the click. So that's what I would do for that. Let me see, moving backwards here. Heavy Metal Chef, how you doing, sir? Amber Resells, how you doing? Hey. Hold on, my chat's not moving. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? The fancy writing is a challenge to read. Indeed it is. Crystal clear meditation, how you doing? This is an awesome live for all of us. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm glad you said that. All the things that I'm talking about today, where I'm looking at other people's channels, all of this stuff applies to you, right? I'm sorry to break the news to you, but your channel is not unique, right? When it comes to basic practices, when it comes to thumbnails, when it comes to playlists, when it comes to how you structure a description or come up with a title, or you put your channel art together, how you optimize your channel, you're not unique, right? These basic practices apply to everyone. Everyone. Pixelpia. What are we going to do? What are we going to do for you? We're going to do this one.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much, Pixelpia. Been too far between the funk now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And by the way, guys, if you have not smashed the like button yet, if you haven't given this a thumbs up yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to give it a thumbs down, that's cool. Hell, look, I can take it. Here's the thing about thumbs up and thumbs down. It's all engagement. YouTube views it the same way. So if you want to give me 1,000 thumbs down, that's cool. That's actually helping me. But you can give me a thumbs up. That just lets me know you're enjoying yourself or you're learning something. Funk time. You got it, Damon. All right. Let's see who else. Hey there, good people. Red Dirt Picker, how you doing? I'm looking for the channel reviews here. I'm going backwards through the chat. Hold on here. Channel review. Boom. Okay. Overall, but mainly, why have my views recently been getting low? I can deal with criticism. Okay. Tone X Tiger. I'm going to try to find you. Give me a second here. Tone X Tiger. I can't find you. Hold on. Tone X Tiger. Why can't I find you? There you are. Make sure I got the right channel. Tone X Tiger. Okay. Looks like you're a gaming channel. Tone X Tiger, you're up. All right. You're playing Roblox. I get that from the channel art. It looks like your channel art's a little stretched, though. I don't know if you're doing this on a phone or a computer, but it just, I mean, the imagery's fine, but it looks like things are being stretched out in a way to where it just looks a little bit off. I mean, that could be intentional. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but just giving you a heads up on that in case you are doing it on your phone. Okay, so let's see what you're actually doing. I'm just gonna look at your videos and see what did work. Most popular 4 months ago, Roblox Sky Wars. Okay, so here's something everyone needs to look out for. You see this, if I go through and I look at your channel here, 200 views, 100 views, 100 views, 150 views, 150 views, 300, 400, but boom, look at these. Look at these two breakout videos. When you made this Roblox Sky Wars video, now you might not have gotten those videos, you might not be getting those views right out of the gate. It might have taken a while for them to grow. I don't know. But it's only happened 4 months ago. It's not too long ago. What I would do, and you might have tried this, but I would try making more videos like this because these really connected with people. I don't know how you got the views. I don't know if these are organic. I don't know if you did sub for sub or view for view. I don't know if you did any of that, but these are blowing away all the other channels, all the other videos that you're putting on your channel. So I would go in. It looks like both of them are Sky Wars, Roblox Sky Wars, Roblox Sky Wars. Let me see here. Leader, Sky Wars. That one didn't connect. Scrolling through here. Roblox. So it looks like you haven't done many like that. So it looks like you did one, or here's the thing, only one that I've noticed. If you have done others that are like these, I only noticed one of them, but these connected. So here's the thing, the trick to all of this is you have to always pay attention to what's happening on your channel. And when you see something that doesn't work, stop doing videos like that. We're like, hey, anytime I make this type of video, it doesn't work. People are not interested in that type of content. But when I make this sort of content, people are interested in this sort of content. Hold on. Right? So when you make one type of content and it does really well, like, wow, people are they're interested in that. So make more videos like that. If I come back over to your home channel or your home page, you need to build out your playlist as well. So you've got uploads, popular uploads. So come up, right? So just Skyward, like that's not a playlist. That's not a playlist. So you could be very specific, Roblox Sky Wars, or you could do something very specific. Like I don't play Roblox, so I don't know if that's a particular game. It's part of it. It's a level. I have no idea what it is. But think about it. I'm actually going to search for that, Roblox Sky Wars. Roblox Sky Wars. Let's see. Oh, by the way, you see this drop down right here? The people are searching for this stuff. So these are video ideas for you. Roblox Sky Wars. So montage, gameplay. So, okay, so you could have a playlist, Roblox Sky Wars gameplay, or Robo's Sky Wars funny moments, or whatever it is, whatever the videos are about, group them together in playlists and come up with a better, more descriptive title for your playlist and write a description for your playlist as well. And then move that stuff up to the top. Move that up here. Let people know that that stuff's up here. So that's what I got for you. Hold on. Oh, wow, that's great. Happy to help. Pristine Auto Detailing, how you doing? Snapseed is the bomb. Snapseed is an awesome app. It is. Snapseed is fantastic. Two Aussie Thrifters, how you doing? Just scrolling down here. What have I missed? What do we got here? Angelic Empowerment International Network.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to tell you straight up, right off the bat, your name is a mouthful. Angelic Empowerment International Network. You do what you want with your channel name, but I would seriously consider trying to come up with something that's a little more memorable. Reason being, let's say I'm not subscribed to your channel and I'm hanging out at an event that's not going to happen until 2022, or I'm hanging out with a friend at a coffee shop. I came across your channel. I may or may not have subscribed to it. I may or may not have my phone because the battery's dead on my phone. And I'm like, hey, listen, I found a channel that I think you are going to absolutely love. And I'm going to say, what's the name of it? I'm going to say it was Angelic Empowerment, something about Angelic Empowerment. I might even not remember that much, right? So when you come up with YouTube names, think about names that are easy to remember so people can share that through word of mouth and through typing. Like, I got to go and I got to type for this. I got to type this whole thing out to try to find you. So do what you want. Just giving you some friendly advice there, because I would never remember your name trying to tell it to someone down the road. So let me try to find you here. Angelic Empowerment International Network. That's a lot to type. Angelic Empowerment International Network. Make sure I've got the right one. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let me pull you up here. Share the screen. All right. What do we got? Empowerment International Network. Okay. So I like my, wow, this isn't even what I thought it was. Okay, this isn't even what I thought it was. I had an idea that this was going to be a religious channel, and it doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's more about like psychic things. Okay, so right out of the gate, your name confused me a little bit. I was expecting one thing, I got something else. So in terms of your channel art here, I think the imagery is cool, but I still don't know what your channel is about. Like what, I had to scroll down to look at your videos to see that you had something to do with, psychic and maybe card reading. I'm not sure just yet. So what I would consider doing, instead of putting your name up here and making this so big and fancy, I think that looks great. It looks really cool. Instead, shrink that down because it's really not that important. What I want you to do instead is come up with a single sentence, right? And this is what I've talked about in the past reviews here. Come up with a single sentence to let people know exactly what it is that you're doing on your channel. And that should be, you can keep the angel here, that's fine. But have it right here and maybe put a background behind it or have somebody put a background behind it and just tell people what your channel's about. It could be the same font that you have international network for. But you just want to let people know what your channel is about, because you never want people to want to have to think about what's happening. You want crystal clear clarity with your channel art, your topics, your thumbnails, everything that you do. You always want people to look at it and immediately go, oh yeah, I know what's up here. Either they like it or they don't. All right, scrolling down to your thumbnails. And by the way, I like how you put this playlist together, and this is how I was talking about playlists, that you can get a description as well, right? You can put a description in your playlist, and that's what it looks like. Meet our spotlights, short intros. Are these YouTube shorts? No, because this one's 1:05. Okay. Okay, but you've got the playlist put together. I think that's cool. One thing I would like to see, you build out more playlists like that. Think about, because it's going to show on a desktop computer, you're going to see 5 videos going across. You can also set it up to show 2 videos horizontally. You can mix and match how that shows up. But I would think about what videos can you group together so they make sense, that one person watches one video and they might go watch another video and they might go watch another video, and group those together that way. Like your mixed playlist, get rid of that. And you can do this inside YouTube Studio. Go down to the customization on the bottom left-hand side, and you can organize your playlist on your homepage that way. It looks like you've already done it. You just need some better organization. Wow, you got a lot of upcoming live streams. But like mixed playlist, I would ditch those. What you want to do is, if somebody does end up on your channel page, think about just grouping your content together in a way where they can easily find what they're interested in, and then you can just lead them through a journey, right? One video after another video. Moving on to your thumbnails. Something to keep in mind in thumbnails, or with thumbnails, is that you want to optimize for mobile first. That means, I mean, this text is even small for a desktop computer. So think about bold, simple, easy to read text, and people have to be able to read it on a phone. So the amount of text that's on here is way too much text, and it's way too small. So simplify that. If you are going to put text in your thumbnails, and there's no right or wrong there, you're going to have to test that to see what works with your audience. But if you are going to put thumbnails or put text in your thumbnails, just pick a couple of keywords, a couple of trigger words, a couple of words of interest, and make them bold and simple and easy to read. So that's what I've got for you. You're putting in the work. Tweak your channel art, get some clarity in your channel art, and spend some time looking at thumbnails. Find channels that are like yours, that have loads of views and find channels like yours that have hundreds of thousands of views on them, right? Maybe they've got 100,000 subscribers and up. And I'm sure there's huge channels in your niche. Look at those channels. See what they're doing. Look at the text that they're using. Look at how they're putting their text together. Look at how they're coming up with their topic ideas. Look at how they're writing their descriptions, right? Study the ones who are succeeding, and then try to emulate that and see if you can come up with your own ways while emulating their success. I'm going to click over here because I'm still not sure what's going on in your, there's a mix of things on your channel, and I'm still not 100% sure what's going on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Pick a pile, pick a card. Okay, so you're doing a lot of cards and that sort of thing. Like that would be cool imagery too, like up in your channel art. I mean, you could hire somebody on Fiverr.com for $5 or $10. You could send them some pictures, right? You could send them some pictures playing cards, or a picture of yourself, or some mystic or psychic thing. Send them a bunch of pictures and say, hey, make some channel art for me. Make sure you tell them what your value proposition is. That sentence that tells people what your channel is about. Let them know that needs to be center, and that's the most important, with a bold, easy to read font. Okay, yeah. See, I would have never guessed the whole channel is about this sort of thing. So as someone who's not familiar with the type of content that you make, you can see the confusion that I have. So you definitely want to work on clarity. That's what I got for you. Playlists, clarity. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about that, just let me know. I'll try to keep my eyes open here. Hey, Colin, how you doing, man? Roberto and Dee's got to get together and do reviews. Yeah, is Roberto still live? I was in Roberto's live stream earlier today. I think, man, he's been live for hours. Woo's Tom Cruise says, great content. Give the funky drummer some. Do we have any funky drummer? I don't know. I'm just going to randomly pick some stuff out of my playlist here. So let's see what we got here. What do we got? Let's do this one.
Super Chat.
Pull that back up for a minute. I'd like for that song to just follow me around the room. Just follow me around the room. I walk in the door, just open the door and you come in and like that song plays. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. And again, I'm just randomly grabbing these out of the chat here. Channel review. I recently started my channel. Can you give me some general overview of what I need to adjust going forward? Manga voiceover adaptions. Interesting title. See if I can find you. Manga voiceover adaptions. Boom. I found you. Let me pull you up. There you are. Manga voiceover adaptions. Okay. I like that you're putting a playlist right up here at the top. This is what I'm talking about. Got the description in here. I don't know. Like, I'm not into manga, so I don't know if these numbers mean anything or if this is just something that, you know, like this is your 8th video on it. I'm not sure what the 8 means, but if it's something that categorizes it on your channel, it's not really that important, but if it has something to do with certain manga issues or something like that, or then yeah, leave that in there. Solo manga. Oh, you literally just started. Okay. Voiceover adaptions. See uploads. Wow, you just got 3 videos. Hey, welcome to YouTube. You just started 5 days ago. Welcome to YouTube. Let me click on one of your videos here. Number 8, after seeing the city. Okay, so here's what I've got for you. And here's just a small little tweak, and this is a great time to start implementing it on your channel. So because you're kind of doing the same thing, right? You're doing manga stuff. What you can do, if I refresh this, and I come here, and by the way, everyone can do this. You see this right here, show more. And this is for desktop only. On a mobile device, this doesn't happen. But everything above this is called above the fold. So this is a great place to link out to another video that's like the one they just watched. So somebody just watched this one, Kaiju number 8. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. So you have 3 or 4 lines here. This would be a great place to put a little emoji and then write watch next and then put a short little title and then link out to another video that has to do with Kaiju number 8 because they just watched one video, Kaiju number 8, and you're telling them right there, hey, here's another video that I made about Kaiju number 8. Then copy this entire thing, copy the entire thing, come down, paste it as a comment, and then you go over to the 3 little dots over here and you pin your own comment with a link to that video. So you've got that video here. You've got that video here. You're giving them 2 opportunities to watch that video. If you're using an end screen on your video, which I don't know if you are, let me play it for just a second. It doesn't look like you are, unless I missed it. So you can take advantage of your end screen. If you're doing this on a phone, you're going to have to put your phone in desktop mode, go into YouTube Studio that way. Have your end screen link out to the same video that you're linking out in your description in your pinned comment. And you can use your card, which it looks like you have a card, right? You're linking out to another Kaiju number 8 video there. That's the video. Put that in your end screen, put that in your card, put that in your pinned comment, put that in your video description. Do this with all of your videos because you want to get people to watch one video and then try to watch another video. So good luck on that, man. Welcome to YouTube. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. I'm jumping into the chat. Thank you so much.
Super Chat.
Pristine Auto Detailing says, channel review, pick it apart. All right, right on. Okay. Pristine Auto Detailing. Hey, Crystal Vanner, how you doing? Pristine Auto Detailing. Hey, SE Cyber Safe. Hey, listen, man, because you stuck around yesterday, I'm definitely going to get you pulled up here. I'll tell you what. Hey, moderators. Moderators, can you give me a hand with this one? Can you guys grab SE Cyber Safe's channel and drop it into the chat? Because this is going to help save me some time so I don't have to go searching for people, because this is slowing me down. And I want to try to get as many of these as I can within the next hour. So if somebody can just drop that into the chat, I'd appreciate that. Pristine Auto Detailing. And by the way, SE Security Safe, let me know what your question is. I don't remember what it was from yesterday. Yeah, and I think yesterday we were going to pull you up, but you said you were leaving. So, we had a queue, and you said you were leaving, so I removed you from the queue. Pristine Auto Detailing. Let's see here. Pristine Auto Detailing. Boom. Oh, you got 11,000 subscribers. Cool. You're doing something right. Let's see. Pristine Auto Detailing. Okay. Here's what I want you to do, Pristine Auto Detailing. I want you to open up your channel, not on a browser, on a phone, but inside the actual YouTube app itself. What's going to happen is it's going to roughly cut you off there and probably someplace around right here. So you are losing part of your name and part of detailing here. What I would recommend is, I think it looks cool that the logo is kind of big and it's going off the screen here, but I would take your Pristine Auto Detail and I would shrink that down. Well, look at my doodles. I'm just a mess. I would shrink that down to where it all just kind of fits right here, right? Something like that, where it's compact and it's going to look better on a mobile device. Now, because it's auto detailing, you don't really need a value proposition. I know what's going on with your channel here. It's auto detailing. But if you are doing something unique about auto detailing, I would add that. So if it's auto detailing for luxury cars, for example, put that in there. All right, so I don't know if you got more videos. What do you got? Okay, so you got a lot of videos. So the same thing applies to you. You need to build out your channel page here. Okay. Here, we're running into this a lot. How many people in the chat right now? Just say yes if you're doing this 100% on your phone and you don't know how to optimize your YouTube channel on your phone. You don't know how to set up your homepage on your phone, because I've got a video coming on that within the next week or two, I think. But I'm just curious how many people don't know how to do this, because I keep running into this. I'm pulling these channels up and the channels are just not optimized at all. And yes, randomly. It's what I faced yesterday. Yeah, so here's the thing, SE Cyber Safe. There's 98 people in here, and it is completely random. That's how these things work. Super chats always go to the front of the line. Otherwise, it is completely random. I can't pull up 98 people. It's just not possible. I'd love to, but I just can't do it. Hold on here. Yes, we got a bunch of yeses in here. Okay, Pristine Audio. Okay, that explains it. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already, and keep a lookout, because YouTube has changed how they have set up YouTube Studio. They've changed some stuff in the app recently. So I have to update a bunch of things. I have to update, how to do your YouTube channel banner. I'm going to make a video on how to optimize your actual channel on a phone. I've never made that video before, but now that they've changed YouTube and they've made it easier, I've got a video coming on that. So make sure you guys are in line, subscribed, so you don't miss that one. It's going to be an important one for you guys who are doing everything on your phone. Pete Johns, how you doing, sir? Hey, what's up, Fatherhood Confessions? Living with spinal bifida. How you doing? Y'all mobile creators got to open your channel in the browser and then choose desktop version. Exactly. I use Chrome for that. So anytime I got to do something on my phone, I prefer to do it on a desktop, but if I do have to do something on my phone, I use the Chrome browser. And if you go down to the bottom, it might be different places for Android and iOS, but look for the area where you can request a desktop site. Once you request the desktop site, to youtube.com. There's going to be a lot of pinching and zooming, getting to it. Click on your profile picture, go to YouTube Studio, go all the way over to the bottom left to look for customization, tap on that. And then that's where you can take the playlists that you made and you can organize them on your homepage. All right, I'm getting off track here. Okay, so in terms of channel optimization, pristine auto detailing, I'm just going to tell you that it needs to be done, and keep an eye out for my one of my next couple of videos, because I'm going to get into that. When you watch that video, it's going to make sense then. But what I am going to tell you is see if you can come up with playlists. Let me see if you got playlists. Okay, you've got some playlists, but they're not built out. You're not built, like, you know, personal and family videos. Like I shouldn't even be able to see that. No one wants to see your personal and family videos. So go into your playlist and put that to private so people can't see that. Top rated videos. I'm not sure if that's yours or not. If that's not your content, I wouldn't put that in there either. So what I want you to do in terms of playlists, and let me look at your channel really quick here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna randomly pick this one. So you've got a video here, how to clean your big black wheels, Tip Tuesday, okay? You can have an entire playlist of how to clean your car wheels or how to clean your truck wheels. Those are two different playlists, really. Or just how to clean your wheels. And you can have one for trucks, one for cars, one for big black wheels, one for different types of wheels, and put all of those videos into one of those playlists and call the playlist how to clean your wheels, how to properly clean your wheels. And then write a sentence or two in the playlist description that kind of reinforces your title a bit on that one. You know, these videos show you how to clean your wheels. As a professional auto detailer, these are the best. This is the best way to clean your wheels, something along those lines. So what you want to do is categorize all of your videos and organize them in a way on your homepage. Start with building the playlists so that when you do have these playlists together, and when we do put them on your homepage, people can easily find the content that they want to find. So people, not everybody goes to your homepage. I just want to put that out there. People are going to find you through a single video or through word of mouth, and they're going to come to your channel. And what they might do, let's say they watch one of the videos here for, you know, how to clean your big black wheels, and they want to see more of this content. They're like, hey, I really like, you know, how to clean your wheels. This is fantastic. And then they click into your channel, and then, oh, there's nothing else about cleaning wheels. But if there was a playlist here and some other playlists, they go, oh yeah, wow, there's 5 videos about how to clean your wheels. Here's a video, five tips for wheel cleaning. Here's another video, avoid these mistakes when cleaning your wheels, right? You can play contrasts on that with videos to try to get them to watch the next one. 5 things you don't want to do when cleaning your wheels. A lot of people are going to watch that video if they just watched a video on how to clean your wheels. And then, let me go back to that video. Okay, risky click of the day. I'm clicking on your bit.ly link. Please don't take me to the hub. Please don't take me to the hub. Okay, whew, okay. So here's something. So you've got 11,000 subscribers. You know what you're doing. You just need a little tweaking. And here's something that you're going to have to make a decision on. If you want to grow your channel faster, instead of putting an affiliate link there, link out to another video that's relevant to the video they just watched. So they just watched a video about wheel cleaning. If you have another video that's kind of like a part 2, or, you know, don't make these mistakes when you're cleaning your wheels, I would link that there instead. However, if you're making good money on this, and you're like, hey, I'm just trying to make money and people are actually buying this stuff, then yeah, keep that link in there. You're going to have to make that decision for you. Since it is affiliate-based, you want to put the disclaimer down at the bottom. What I want you to do is go to my videos tab. Don't look at my live streams, but look at any of my videos. Look down all the way at the bottom, and there's a disclaimer. Copy that and drop that and put it at the end of your description. It's a disclaimer where you have to let people know that if people click on a link and they make sales, that you get a percentage of that. Right? Copy that exactly word for word. You can see it at the bottom of my videos, and paste that into all of your descriptions. If you're in the US, it's necessary. By law, it's necessary. I don't know if it is. I don't know where you're at in the world. But if you're in the US, you have to have this by law if you're doing affiliate marketing. So here's the other thing. That video that you were going to link out here above the fold, let me close this up, show less. Right? Everything above show more, that's called above the fold. So you're linking out to something here. And you can also write your own comment and pin that and get them to watch that other video as well. So again, go watch any one of my videos. Now, if it is an app video, I might be sending people off to download the app. But in most cases, I'm just trying to find another video for them to watch. So you can go see what I do there. So you're actually leaving views on the table, right? You got 11,000 subscribers. You might be at 20,000 subscribers if you tweak your channel. If all of your videos had links out to other relevant videos in your pinned comment, had links out in your description. Are you putting cards in here? I don't think you're putting cards in here. You're not using any cards, which is difficult on a phone. I got a video coming for that too. And for the end screen. Okay, you are using an end screen. Okay, so that's great. So this is good. I did 2 videos for a long time as well, but what I found is when I link out to one video, it seems to do better. So let's say they just watched a car video, and then here's another how to clean your wheels. Best wheel cleaner. That's good too. So yeah, let's backtrack. So your best wheel cleaner, add that as your card, as that as your end screen, add that here in your description, add that as a pinned comment. What you're doing is you're basically all roads lead to Rome. You're giving people multiple choices to go to that video instead of sending people off to multiple videos. And what's happening here is as people click on that and they go watch this other video, you're making data points inside of YouTube. And YouTube is like, wow, the people who like to watch this video also like to watch this video. And then that second video is going to start being that recommended video or suggested video as the watch next video for this video. And then that second video, that links out to another wheel video, right? So you're starting to make all these data points where YouTube is understanding your audience even better. And they're making sure that, you know, the right videos are going in front of the right people. And they're starting to suggest your own correct videos in front of or behind the videos that they just watched. So that's what I've got for you. A little bit of tweaking can go a long way. And keep your eyes peeled, man. So I've got the channel optimization video coming. I've got optimizing your playlists coming. I've got adding cards and end screens on your phone. A lot of stuff coming. And Doug says DM. Okay, so it must be on Facebook. Hang on, Doug. I'm checking the DMs here. And I'm not looking in the chat right now, by the way. Let's see what Dougie sent me. There you are. Doug Hewson. There it is. Okay. So SE CyberSafe. SE CyberSafe. Tell me right now what it is you want me to look at. This is great. Thank you so much. Happy to help, man. Dude, you got 11,000. Here's the thing, man. You've got 11,000 subscribers and you're not doing any of this stuff that optimizes your channel. When you get your channel optimized, and the thing is, like, you get a lot of videos, like you want to go back and make those pinned comments on all of them, get the card on all of them, get the right video, the right end screen video on all of them, get the right link in your description on all of them. You got a lot of content and you're not going to sit down and do them all. Just do, you know, once a week, sit down and do 5 of them. Next week, do 5 more. What's going to happen is, once this is set up all across your content library and your channel's optimized, you're going to start seeing a lot of videos starting to get lifts here and there. Like, wow, this is an old video just getting a lift out of nowhere because stuff is kind of, it's interconnected that way. All right. I want to know who my possible target audience is since I talk on online safety. I need your first impressions also. Okay, well, you tell me who your target audience is. But I'm going to look at your channel. Hold on. I can't tell you who your target audience is. That's something you're going to have to decide. All right, here it is. SE CyberSafe. We teach you online safety, expose scams, and lots more. Okay, I'm just gonna hammer you right here for a second. So in design theory, if you will, you can do things by setting design up a certain way to lead people's eyes around, I apologize. Lead people's eyes around to look at the right things. Here's what you're doing. SE Cyber Safe, we teach you how to expose. Oh, look, there's an arrow, and you're telling me to subscribe on something that I can't click on. You just sent my eyes to something I cannot click on. You sent me away from the actual button that I could subscribe on. So what you need to do is get rid of subscribe. Get rid of and lots more. Get rid of this arrow. It's not necessary. And I don't know, exposing scams. I don't know if that fits. And I haven't looked at your videos yet, but just first impressions here. First impressions. Think, SE Cyber Safe. If everything that you're doing is teaching people how to stay safe online, how about that for a value proposition? You guys, hey, let's workshop this in the chat right now. If you've got some ideas for a good value proposition, if he's teaching people how to stay safe online, that could be the value proposition. Teaching you how to stay safe online. Boom. SE Cyber Safe. Teaching you how to stay safe online. That's all you got to say. And then every piece of content that you make has to be in alignment with what you tell them right there. Is this video that I'm getting ready to upload, does it help them stay safe online? If the answer is yes, make that video. If the answer is no, don't make that video. All right, so that's my first impressions right here. Confusion, eyes going all the wrong direction. And this is just personal preference here, and I lost my little doodler. Where's the doodler? You do what you want, but I wouldn't even put new video twice weekly. It's just not necessary. It's just not necessary. Focus them on the most important things, which is, oops, I didn't even mean to circle your name here. Focus them on the most important thing, teaching you how to stay safe online. Your name isn't important. Have it on there, but it's not that important. All this other stuff is just not important. Now, here's a decision you have to make. It's okay to put these links out to other platforms. However, you are new. You're not getting a lot of views, right? What I would do is I would hold off on adding any of those links on your channel until your channel gets bigger, until you start getting a good amount of views on your videos. Because what's happening is you're giving people multiple ways to leave YouTube. They land on your channel. Oh, he's got a Facebook. I love Facebook. And they click and boom, they're off on Facebook, and you just sent them off of YouTube and they're not watching your videos. Now, if you're running a business and you're trying to drive people to your business, getting them into your sales funnel, or maybe you actually have a brick and mortar business where you want people to actually come into your shop, that's fine based on your channel goals. But if you're trying to grow your channel, get rid of that stuff. Add them later. It's not important. You're distracting people. You're sending them off of YouTube, and you don't want to do that. Okay. First video right up at the top here. Top scams in 2021's, how they are done. Okay, think about this from a viewer's perspective. Now, you got 1,400 views, so you did connect. But what scams? Like if that would have been the top online scams of 2021, the top online scams of 2021, now you're speaking to a specific audience. You're speaking to people who are concerned, people who are worried about getting scammed online, right? I haven't watched the rest of your videos, but let's just say you have it. You can have a video, don't get scammed by IRS scammers, or how to identify online IRS scammers. You're going to have to do some research to figure out the right way to say that. But like find all the ways that people are getting scammed online and write your titles very specifically speaking to those people. You're wanting to know who your target audience is. Your target audience is everyone who's afraid of getting scammed online. Everyone who's afraid of when they pick up a phone and it's the IRS and there's some call center telling them that they need to give them their credit card because there's been an oversight and the IRS is going to needs to collect a payment today, or they're going to send a sheriff to their house to arrest them. Like if you're going to expose that stuff, be very specific and very intentional about the words that you choose. Okay, online safety videos, you're getting better there. I like that. You can even make that even better, how to stay safe, how to protect. I mean, this could be a totally different playlist. How to protect your identity online. Something like that, right? Learn the best online safety practices. So you've got your description, so that's good. Build that out. Learn the best online safety practices so you don't get scammed. Right? So you don't get scammed. As soon as you put so you don't get scammed, I don't want to get scammed. I'm interested in that. Follow me? That's good. Create unhackable passwords. Don't shop online until you watch. Some of your thumbnails are text heavy. Like, I'm not reading that. I don't have time for that. But this one, scammers attack the elderly. So I would do something like that. How scammers attack the elderly. Or how online scammers attack the elderly. It's a little bit wordy, but I think you can get away with it, right? How online, see, you're lacking clarity. So your head's in the right place here, but you're lacking clarity. How online scammers attack the elderly. That's totally different than scammers attack the elderly, right? Like how, the top scams of 2021, well, people run scams at the bus station where they pickpocket and they hand it off to somebody else. People run scams in major cities where somebody pretends to drop something, they drop mustard on your shoe and they try to clean your shoe and they pickpocket you, right? There's all kinds of scams. You need to be very specific about what you're talking about. Another investment scammer. Is it an online investment scammer? 5,000 plus scam daily. Where are they scammed? Are they scammed in Nigeria? Are they scammed at an Indian train station? Where are they scammed? What are they scamming? Scams people fall for in 2021? Online scams? Train ticket scams? What kind of scams? All right, get a little bit better here. ATM cards, ATM card theft tricks. Some of the text is a little bit small on this one, right? So, your text on that one could be, for your thumbnail, avoid these ATM scams. Avoid these ATM scams because you already got the title. You already got the title put together. Avoid these ATM scams. Okay, this has got to go. You're talking about online safety. You're talking about protecting the elderly from scams, and you got YouTube growth tips. This has nothing to do with all the other content on your channel. Now, if it was YouTube security tips and you have a playlist put together where you're teaching YouTubers how to secure their YouTube channel through double authentication or through any of the security dongles, that's a totally different playlist. But YouTube growth tips has nothing to do with the rest of your channels. My IT innovative ideas, nothing to do with what you're telling people your channel's about. Trending updates, nothing to do with what you're telling people your channel's about. Video editing journey and software, nothing to do with this. So, so your issue is clarity, the lack of clarity. So you need to really step back and think about what direction you want to take your channel in. Come up with a value proposition that speaks specifically to a certain target audience. And every piece of content that does not meet that, that's not in alignment with that, unlist it from your channel. You don't have to delete it. You don't have to private, just unlist it and then move forward that way. That's what I got for you. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for waiting. Mountains of Inspiration. How you doing? Top online scams of 2021. Yep, a little bit of clarity. D. Neming, keep it simple with 3 words. Stop scammers safely. Yep, there you go. I skipped online class for this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Publishing with Dale? Sir, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Because you're skipping class, I'm going to pull your channel up because I respect it. I skipped a lot of class in school. I'm just going to put that out there. Channel review. My friend and I manage a gaming channel. I recently joined the channel, and I've been making videos for him and editing and making thumbnails for 2 months. So what is your friend doing? What is your friend doing if you're doing all the work? Lashy Lion 27. I think about the name on that one. Lashley. Is he going to come back? Lion 27. I can't find you. Lashy. Yeah, I'd seriously consider a different name. All right, let's get you pulled up here. Where'd you go? I lost you. All right, there it is. Lashley Lion. Okay. You don't have channel art. Go watch one of my videos on how to make channel art. I've got a new video coming up on how to upload channel art. If you're doing this on your phone, if you're doing this on a computer, you can find somebody else to teach you how to upload and make the channel art. Optimize your channel. I already talked about all of that, how to optimize your channel, so I'm not going to get into that again. You're doing Minecraft videos? Okay. So there's someone in the chat right now. So Sweeney Dunstan, man, are you still here? Sweeney Dunstan, are you still here? I'm covering his channel for him because he's working on his own app. Awesome. So if Sweeney Dunstan is still in here, go subscribe to Sweeney Dunstan, and Sweeney, show him the right channel to subscribe to. There he is, this guy right here. Go follow this dude right here. Sweeney, you might need to let him know which channel to follow, but he's succeeding with a Minecraft channel. So go study him. Look at what he's doing. Look at how he's choosing the topics. Look at his editing. Look at his pacing. Read his descriptions. Look at his titles. Look at his thumbnails. Go study him because he's doing really well with him on a Minecraft channel. And Minecraft is tough, man. That's a really tough one to get into. That's what you're doing. You're putting in the work. That's cool. What I want you to do is go look at Sweeney Dunstan and go study other people who are succeeding at Minecraft. Here's the thing about gamers. And I literally say this on every stream. You need to either be a great gamer, or you need to teach people how to play the game, how to win against the game, or you need to have just a really interesting personality that people can engage with. Maybe you make people laugh. Maybe you're super entertaining. Maybe you're super energetic. Or maybe you bring some persona to the game, like Dr. Disrespect, who I use as an example all the time. But you need to figure out something different to do with the game instead of just watch me play the game, right? If you're playing watch me play the game, and you're not an amazing gamer or you're not an awesome personality, why should somebody watch you play a game when there's so many people that are playing the game better than you, or maybe they're funnier than you, or maybe they're more entertaining than you are? So think about that. Think about why you're doing this in the first place. And go study Sweeney, man. And I think gamers can definitely succeed. I'm not saying you can't do it. You definitely can do it. You just can't do what everybody else is doing, right? If you're just like, hey, watch me play the game, you're not going to make it, right? You're not going to make it. But if you're like, watch me play the game and you're just demolishing the game, you're really good, or you're teaching people how to play the game, or your personality is just fantastic and people just love you, yeah, that's how you're going to make it. Funk break, that's what I'm talking about.
Super chat.
Oh yeah. I like that one. That one's called I Got What You Want on Epidemic Sound. When I end this stream tonight, that's when I'm going to carry us out with. That one's so good. Thank you so much for a super chat, man. Much appreciated. D, you missed 4 super chats. Well, hell, let's go back. Artfully Blind with Diana, how you doing? I'll try to get to you. I need to go backwards. It looks like I queued up all the super chats in the DM with the links. Look at that. See, ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here. I don't know what I would do without Doug Hewson. Let me tell you, Doug, man, I appreciate you so much. What's up, dude? Thanks, Doug. I'm going to have a look right here. All right, let's... Holy cow, I did miss some stuff. All right, first of all, I want to thank everybody who did leave a super chat. I didn't see them because I was doing the channel review. And you know what? I'm just going to play this a little bit longer for everyone who did leave a super chat while I load these up and pull them up. So just bear with me for a second while this is for all of y'all.
Super chat.
Next up is called the Money Metcon. Didn't we just pull you up on the Streamyard channel? All right, let's see here. The Money Metcon. All right. Sliding back down. Sliders are going down. All right. The Money Metcon, becoming a real estate investor with Jonathan Weiner. Becoming a real estate investor. All right, I'm going to nitpick on you right here because that's what I do. You know what? I'm not even going to say. I'm going to ask in the audience. I'm going to ask in the audience. Hold on here. Where'd you go? Okay, so for this channel right here, becoming a real estate investor, let's think about packaging. And I want everybody's help on this one. Yes, you did see his comment. What did I? Hold on here. Hold on, guys. I'm going backwards here. Let's think about packaging here. Money Mac Con. Okay. Let's think about packaging. When you think about a real estate investor, right? And I want you to type in the first thing that comes into your mind right now. When you think about a real estate investor, are they wearing a white t-shirt? Are they wearing a collared shirt? Are they wearing a suit? Tell me what you think a real estate investor is wearing. Go. Because I have my opinion, but my opinion could be wrong. I've lived outside of the United States for 20 years, so I might be completely disconnected from reality on this one. I want to see what you guys have to say. And Narfield comes up with something interesting here. I don't see houses. I totally agree with Narfield. I don't see houses either. I see money. I see a dollar bill. I don't see houses. I don't see a single house, right? We're thinking about packaging. Insane, McLean. What's going on? Go through it. Suit with sunglasses on, right? So the Money Metcon, Jonathan, I want you to read what people's, this is first impressions here. And you do what you, listen, you do you. You do you. But this is first impressions of people who are just looking at your channel, just thinking about what they think about. And I'm just going to put some of these on the screen right here. Suit. Lots of houses. Gulf Coast, Granny, how you doing? Coming in with suit. Suit. Guy in a suit in the house. Suit, 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 suit. Suit with sunglasses on. No collar shirt or a suit jacket. Suit. God-forsaken country. Would love for you to wear a kimono dog. Button-down shirt. Suit, but more than that, we need a building. Suit and white shirt. You see where we're going with this? Anthony Weiner elevated the Weiner name to a different level. I don't even know what you mean by that. Property. Looks nice. Real estate investor needs to look professional. Looks like a frat boy. And by the way, we mean no offense by this, but packaging is everything. Packaging is everything, right? If you want to teach someone how to be a real estate investor, here's the thing. Until people get to know you, they don't care about you, they don't trust you. So there will be a point where you can be more casual. But until people get to know you, my recommendation is that you should portray what they think you are. At least a tie. A real estate investor, my ex-boyfriend, jeans and a t-shirt. Okay, there you go. There's the standout there. A polished logo. Shorts. Tesla Picker, what's up, my man? How you doing? Let's see. Just put a super fancy car in the banner like Graham Stephan. Yeah. So anyway, listen, you do you. I just wanted to get an overall consensus. Hey, Dad Cave, of what people think of. Because when I looked at your channel, and again, man, you do you. But when I looked at your channel here, I thought, that just seems like a little bit of a disconnect. Am I sharing the right channel? Hold on, guys. I need to close some stuff down. Hold on. What channel am I sharing? Oh, this one. Right? I just thought, he's wearing a t-shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt. I'm not sure. He's wearing a t-shirt and there's no houses in the background. So anyway, I would think about your packaging there. Documenting my real story. First fix and flip. First flips and fix. Here's my real story. My first fix and flip. Okay, here's something that I'd recommend too. People come to YouTube to learn how to do stuff, to be entertained, to laugh, to lose track of time, to escape from reality, that sort of thing. The more you can make it about them instead of you, That's going to help pull them in. So documenting my real story, first, fix, and flip, it might carry more weight if it's how to, how you can do your first fix and flip. That tiny shift makes it less about you and 100% about them. And that's why they're on YouTube. They don't necessarily, because they don't know you yet, right? Where you at? 200 subscribers. They don't know you yet. You haven't built a relationship with them yet. They don't care about you. People don't care about you until they learn and they know that you care about them, and that takes a while to build that relationship. So think about everything that you do, flipping it and making it about them, right? And you're doing the same thing here. My real story from a zero experience, how I got 100,000. We created our real estate, how I found real. You see the pattern here? You're making your channel all about you. Now, you can do that, but I think with a shift on that and you make it all about them, I think you're going to end up connecting faster and growing your channel faster. Because I don't care. I mean, no offense. I don't know you. I don't care about your story. I don't know you yet. We haven't talked yet. You haven't given me any sort of value whatsoever yet. And this applies to everybody, right? Until you give them massive amounts of value, they don't care about you, right? I don't care how you found real estate. I don't care how you got 100,000, right? What I would care about is how I can get 100,000. So instead of how I got 100,000 for real estate, I don't care. Teach me how to get 100,000 for real estate. How you can get $100,000 to invest in real estate. That shift changes everything, right? I give 2 squirts how you got it. That doesn't help me. Teach me how to get it. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Packaging, and again, like I said, you do you, but I think a little. I just don't know if the T-shirt's the right imagery for this. I could be wrong. You've got your image in the head, where you want to go with this. You might be trying to do like a casual thing, and that's cool. You do you. Just first impressions here. So packaging and change everything to make it about the viewer. That's what I got for you. For sale, old real estate signs. Yep, love it. Do you love your talk? Welcome to my TED Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my TED Talk. Let me see. I'm scrolling through here. They don't care till they do. It just takes faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Yeah, that's true. They don't care until they do. In sales negotiations, we never said I. There you go. Yeah, and this applies to everyone. How are your thumbnails? Oh man, where did you go? I think your thumbnails have a lot of text on them. I would try to, instead of putting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2021 real estate market live, should you invest? Yeah, I'm going to share this again. Hold on. So like 2021 real estate, like I would just do something like 2021, should you invest? Because you've got the title, 2021 real estate market. So like 2021, and then maybe like an icon of a house, like a Monopoly house or something. Should you invest? Or should you invest in real estate? Should you invest in real estate? 2021. Something like that. See, like this is confusing too. Day 9, my first fix and flip, the LLC, setting up your LLC or set up first LLC, something like that. I think you're kind of text heavy. I love the font that you're using. It's bold. It's easy to read. You're using good contrast with your colors. So that's all good. I think you just need to narrow it down and get rid of, like this, look at this one. House hacking, best method. Boom. See how simple that is? It's so simple and the messaging is super clear. How's hacking? Best method. That's perfect. All the others seem a little bit cluttered. If you can do the same thing with this one that you did, copy this, not the style, but just the simplicity of the wording, and make it about the viewer, I think you're going to do better. Next up, let's see here. Screen Queen Gaming. It says, I would love some tips on anything I could do to improve my channel. I started in October 2020. Let me pull you up here. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Pulling you up. Screen Queen Gaming. Okay, Screen Queen Gaming. First impressions here, it would be cool just to have a little something written here to tell me what type of games you're playing. Also, a little word space in there would help because like my eyes are blurry and like that just all blurs into one long word. So I would either A, change the colors on some of these, or B, put a little space in between them so it spreads it out a little bit. And then tell people what game you're playing. Okay, uploads. Okay, so the same thing for you about putting good playlists together. You're making some playlists, and that's cool. So instead of just horror games, maybe you could put something like the best horror games or the scariest horror games, right? A selection of one-off horror games I've played. You can probably come up with a little bit more juicy than that. To me, so if somebody reads that, a selection of the most terrifying horror games I've ever played. Choose the words that are going to make sense to you. You see where I'm going with that. So playlists for you, channel optimization. Looks like you're doing some YouTube shorts. Okay. I would remove this. So I would go into the channel optimization. I would just remove that upload thing. Because the first thing when somebody lands on your channel here, they're just seeing all your shorts up here in your recent uploads. Let's see, Screen Gaming, short, Minecraft. So, okay, gaming, Minecraft scared me. So stuff like this, you want to be mindful, like, whoa, what just happened? Oh, oops. Like there's so much text on here. Like maybe I would zoom in on that and make the text easier to read. Do it for me. The chapter. So here's the thing. As someone who doesn't know what's going on with your channel, I'm kind of confused. I fully expected a gaming channel. I fully expected a gaming channel, and you're like, I wasn't supposed to be here today. Cooking Companions. Is that a game? I don't know. All of my Nope. Watson Scott test. Haunted Gas Station. Like I'm seeing a disconnect here. You're telling me you're a gaming channel. Scream Queen Gaming. And I'm not seeing many gaming videos on here. So I would think about what you actually want to do on your channel and try to come up with some clarity. Like, try to come up with something to tell me what your channel is about in a single sentence. All right. And I don't recommend a hodgepodge of stuff to where it's like gaming and haunted and try to come up with one clear sentence. So if a stranger like me lands on your channel, I don't have to, what is this channel is about? It's about that. And then make sure that every piece of content then is about that. Because you got all kinds of different things here. I don't know if you're reacting to games, if you're playing games. Life without glasses. Not sure how that relates to gaming. Headphones recommendations in this video. I get it. It's YouTube Shorts, but it could be, gaming headphone recommendation, best gaming headphone recommendations. If it's a gaming thing, do it for me, she said. I don't know what this is about. Is that Super Mario Brothers? I'm not sure. So yeah, so for your channel, same thing. I think there's a lack of clarity. It seems like you're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't really know the direction you want to head with your channel. You want to move ahead with in your channel. Putting playlists together. Non-horror games, short videos. Layers of Fear. Is that a game? I'm not sure. Minecraft horror. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what you're doing on your channel. So my recommendation for you then would be to really think about what's going on your channel and try to define in a short sentence what your channel is about. And then just go through, do a channel audit yourself and say, this new definition on my channel, any video that doesn't fit into this, unlist it. And then every piece of content moving forward, make sure that it's in alignment with what you tell people that your channel's about, because I'm just not sure what's happening. It looks like you're doing spooky stuff, and that's the Scream Queen, I get that. But the gaming part is what throws me off. I totally expected a gaming channel here. You've even got like gaming, a little, I love this little character, by the way, the little winged skull with the gaming thing. I think that's really cute. So I totally expected like a gaming channel, and that's not what I'm looking at here. So that's what I've got for you. I think your channel is confusing, and I think you need to, just mold it a bit more to figure out where you want to go with your channel. Let me see here. Scrolling through the chat here, seeing what I missed. Doug, what am I looking at? Hey, Nails, how you doing, man? I wanted to ask, can you grow a channel only using live streams? I have a library of 2,000 plus videos, but I'm enjoying live streaming my photo walks more instead. Yes, you can. By the way, I hope you're doing well, man, in South Korea. By the way, guys, this dude is a phenomenal photographer. If you guys love, how can I forgive me if I'm saying this incorrectly, but when I look at your pictures, so he's located in South Korea. So as you know, South Korea is a massive, Seoul in South Korea is a massive city, and Asia has tons of neon lights and everything's vibrant and stuff like that. He's an absolute master of taking night shots. He's a great photographer to begin with, but just night photography. And he tweaks them in a way to where it looks like something like out of a cyberpunk movie or synthwave or something that's very futuristic. And it's just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. If you like that whole cyberpunk futuristic vibe, you got to check this dude out. So to answer your question, yes, you can. But you have to be very particular about how you're creating your titles and putting your thumbnails together and stuff like that. So, for example, since you're doing photo walks, let me look at your channel. Give me 1 second. I need to see how you're putting it together. Photography. Oops, give me 1 second here. Why can't I find you? Where are you at, man? There you are. Let me pull you up. Let's see what you're doing here. Share screen. All right. Let's see here. Soul Art live streams. I dig that. I think you're at the size now to where it's okay to put this stuff up here. 21,000 subscribers. I think you're okay at this point. I would just be mindful about what you want people to do, because I know you've got your own wallpaper and your art and stuff like that. So if you're trying to send people to your website for that sort of thing, I don't know if I would put this stuff over here, because what's happening is my eyes look over here instead of looking here and looking down, right? Like, I don't know if this is hurting you or helping you. I mean, it's not going to be like you remove this and your channel goes gangbusters. I would just think in terms of, being intentional and leading people. I mean, you're a photographer. You know the importance of leading people's eyes to the right things in the photograph. Think of your channel art as doing the exact same thing, right? Lead them where you want them to go when it comes to them looking at your channel art. So I'm going to look what you're doing with your live streams. Print your artwork. Let me close this thing. Let's go to your videos. Uploads, Soul in the Rain, Soul Photo Editing Lightroom. Okay, yeah, here you go. So here's your Snowy Soul. Okay, so yeah, here's what I recommend. So Snowy Soul POV photo walk. So instead of come chill, I might say something like walk with me. Because I know there's a popular thing on YouTube where people just love to, people put GoPros and they just walk through the city and that sort of thing. So I would really play into that whole walk with me thing. I would make sure that you put a hashtag in there somewhere or a keyword, walk with me. Somewhere in your description, walk with me through snowy Seoul, South Korea in a POV photo walk. Let people know you're in South Korea because a lot of people don't know Seoul is in South Korea, right? Think about clarity. Think about showing your titles and showing your videos to people who have never traveled. They don't know where Seoul is. They're somewhere in Middle America and they've never been to Asia. They don't know about Seoul, but they might know about South Korea, right? So you don't necessarily have to put that in there. So snowy Seoul POV photo walk. Walk with me. And in your description, walk with me through a snowy Seoul, Korea POV photo walk. So that's the first thing is, structuring your title and descriptions for that. Second thing is use different thumbnails because let's say I didn't catch you live and you went live here. Oops, let me circle this one. You went live here for 40 minutes. Snowy Seoul photo walk, come chill. And there's the thumbnail. And then maybe I watched that live. And then the next time I opened up YouTube, a few days later, YouTube puts this on my homepage. And I go, Snowy Seoul photo, that's the same thing. Yeah, I've already seen that. I was there live. I don't need to see it again. Right? If you're going to put a similar title, that's fine. Change the thumbnail up a little bit. Even if you change the color. Even if you're changing the colors, you go in and change the saturation or change the purples to pinks or do something, right? Like this one, or just change the image entirely. Like that's a different image, right? Same thing. You've got the same live stream thumbnail here. If you didn't care about replay value, I would say don't worry about it. But if you're wanting to grow your channel, then I would say make sure you've got a different thumbnail for each one of them. And instead of the come chill with me, you could test some out. You could do some that are come chill with me, but I would test that against come walk with me or just walk with me. And to make sure you're using the keywords for that as well, because that can attract a different type of audience. People who like to walk with you might not want to chill with you. Try both of those. See if you get a different response on any one of those. So yeah, I think for you, I think you're doing the right stuff. You've got the right imagery. I just think a little bit of tweaking, make sure your thumbnails are different because, you've got all the same thumbnails for this one live stream. And if YouTube, if I watch one of them and YouTube shows me the same thing, I'm going to say, oh, I already saw that one. I already saw that one. And I'm not going to click on it. Look at that. Look at that cyberpunk prints. That's so rad, man. That's so awesome. So yeah, man, that's what I got for you. I think you can definitely do it. Just, put the work in on the thumbnail. I mean, dude, you've got endless photos to put this in here. So just put a different picture in there. Put a different picture in there. And you definitely can do it. Oh, we got a channel member. Awesome. I'm going to do this. Right on, man. Right. Hey, look, I was wanting to talk to you anyway. I don't need it right now, but sometime in the near future, I don't know if you can license some images to me, but I've got a couple of projects where I could use a couple of really cool cyberpunk things. And I was going to reach out to you to see if you license any of that stuff out or not. Where did my channel member go? Hold on. I'm scrolling back. There it is. Well, wait, I thought you were a channel member.
Super Chat.
Butterfingers.
Welcome to the Niminati.
Welcome to the Nimnati. Welcome to the channel membership. I thought you were a channel member already, or maybe I confused you. But yeah, welcome. Head over to my the community feed. Last week, I think I posted a link to the private Facebook group. Make sure you go over there, drop your YouTube channel link. And when I ask you, are you a channel member? Make sure to do all that stuff. Welcome. Thank you. Tommy says this guy on Twitch named Japandy Jones, killing it live in Japan, also walking commuter in New York City. Not photo walks, but they live stream different city walks. Yeah, man, I would just test things out. Try different wording. Chill with me versus walk with me versus come take photos with me. Right? Think about different people that you can try to reach. you know, and don't just do it once. Like try 5 of them that are walk with me and 5 of them that are come chill with me. 5 of them are come take photos with me, that sort of thing. You could even try things like, let me show you how to, you know, teaching you how to take night photos. Like that could be a title of a live stream, right? Teaching you how to take night photos. So you experiment with that stuff. Over time, when you try a handful of them, you're going to find that 1 or 2 of them connect better. And when you find that one that works better, lean hard into that one. Let's see if I missed anything here. Hold on. One in mobile gaming. How you doing, sir? The Shoju fangirl. How you doing? Fashionably late. Nice to see you in here. So for those of you who are channel members, you know, asking for channel reviews, we're going to have a members live stream. We're going to have another one a little bit later this coming week. So you guys can, I can do deeper dives into your channel. So all the channel members, if I don't pull you up, it's not because I'm skipping you. It's because we are going to do a deeper dive into channel reviews here later this week. Let me see if I missed anything. All right, we're going back into Doug's message here. Okay, the Shoju fangirl. This is one that Doug sent in here. All right, let me pull you up. Now, I believe I gave you tips recently in the Facebook group about making eye contact. So the first thing I've got for you, all right, I'm going to give you a couple things here. All right, the Shoju fangirl reacts to Shoju anime and manga. All right. I love that you're telling people what your channel's about. I don't think you need to put new videos every Friday. I just don't think that's necessary. That's just a lot of stuff to read. You could just put something like Shoju anime and manga reactions. Like that would be plenty. Shoju anime and manga reactions. But you could put that in there. Let's see your uploads. Okay, so I don't know how long you've been in here, but I was talking about optimizing your channel page here. I need to hydrate. Give me a moment. I've got a video coming on how to optimize your channel page, your homepage. I can't get into all of that again because I need to pull up more channels. So go watch the replay of that, or just keep an eye out for my video that's coming really soon, where I talk about how to get your playlist together and how to build them out here on your homepage. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look at your videos. Okay, so the first thing that I see, so you're telling me that you're reacting to Shoju anime and manga. That's what you're telling me. And then I come down here and you've got a YouTube short where you're doing French-styled egg in the hole easy recipe. Then you've got how to make sparkling Americano. This has nothing to do with this. So if I found you and I subscribed to you because I really liked your video on how you did this reaction and you started uploading recipes, I'm going to be like, what is going on here? Now, that being said, I want you to pay attention to something. You're telling people that you're reacting to anime and manga. But look what happens if I come here and I search by most popular. Wait, what just happened? Where did those videos come from? Hold on. Why is this not showing? Give me 1 second. All right, I'm lost. Give me a second. Oh, it's a short. That's why. Okay. Yeah, you lost. I didn't realize that was a short. But look at what's happening here. You're doing manga reactions, but look at the views that you're getting on your shorts. You're making food videos, and they're getting hundreds of views. 400 views, 800 views, 800 views. And then you're doing all these manga reactions, 12 views, 10 views, 21 views, 23 views, 16 views, versus the food shorts, 800 views. Listen, my advice to you is, and I'm going to pull this off here, my advice to you is, you need to think about what it is you want to do on your channel, because you're making reaction videos and people are just not interested. That doesn't mean they won't be. It just means that currently at your stage on YouTube, based on it could be your editing skills, it could be your audio, it could be how I don't know why, but people are not connecting with you with your reactions. People are connecting with you when you're making shorts about food. You're going to have to make the tough decision. Do you want to be a mango reaction channel, or do you want to make videos, short videos or longer videos about those foods? Because the two of them don't match. Pick one and run with it. If this were my channel, I would tell you to run with the one that's getting views, because people are connecting with you there. You're doing something with those shorts where people are interested when they're not interested in the other thing. So it's a tough decision that only you can make, but I would say lean into data. You're making videos for both, so you're obviously interested in both. Lean into what's working, lean out of what's not working. And I'm happy to discuss this further with you in the Facebook group. But I think you've got a lot of opportunity here with the recipe stuff, but it's not in alignment with what's going on with your channel everywhere else, right? So you could be making shorts about those things, and you could try making some longer videos, make the shorts to get the views, to try to get people to learn about your channel. And then make a couple of videos that are like 2 and 3 minutes long with some other recipes, and see if you can get people to come over and watch those. All right, moving down here. Cook and clean and everything in between. You're up next. Let me pull you up here. Cook and clean and everything in between. Okay, whoops, what just happened? Cook and clean and everything in between. Channel art, cook and clean and everything in between with Morgan. Uploads Wednesdays, Saturdays, shorts Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. You do whatever you want to do. I don't think that's important. But if you want to keep it, I don't think it's hurting you. If this is subscribing to your channel, okay, you've got the sub confirmation. So if I pop on that, it's going to pop this little button. Confirm confirmation. That's good. That's smart. Okay, coming down. Uploads. Okay, you're doing shorts too. I'm just going to go into your videos here first. Shorts. Wow, I like your thumbnails. I really like your thumbnails. And this is the one that caught my eye. 117 views. All right, so here's a little bit of a disconnect. And I do understand cook and clean and everything in between. But you have to understand that everything in between, and possibly, right? Like if I'm here because I'm interested in your cooking, and you're making videos about dog belly rubs, I might give you a pass on 1 or 2 of those, but I don't know how much of that I would keep, how much of that I would want to see. But I get it, cook and clean and everything in between. I mean, that's fine. You can roll with that, but here's the thing. If you want to grow your channel, you have to understand that variety channels, in most situations, it's going to be a harder hill to climb, because you're bringing in all types of different audiences and you're confusing YouTube. So when you do upload a video, so you're uploading dog videos, and then you do upload, and you're bringing in people who are interested in dogs, and YouTube says, oh, okay, here's a bunch of dog videos, and here's an audience that likes dogs, and you upload a cooking video, YouTube might put your cooking videos in front of people who are interested in dogs, and they don't click on your thumbnail, they don't watch your video. Click-through rate's going to plummet, or if they do click in, oh, there's no dogs here, and then they leave. That's going to kill your average view duration, and that's going to kill that video. So you could be hurting your channel by trying to do too many things. Again, this is going to be one of those things where you're going to have to make the difficult decision of what it is you want to do. You can continue to do your own thing, right? Nobody's going to stop you from doing that. But if you're like, I want to grow faster, I want to build a community, I want to make a living at YouTube, you're going to have to think of ways to become aerodynamic, streamline your channel. And by doing that would be to lean into the stuff that's working on your channel. And we're going to find out what that is in just a second. Also, it looks like you're putting some different language stuff in here. Is that Brazil? Is that Brazilian Portuguese? I'm not sure what that is. But like pick a language and run with it, right? If you're putting English videos up there, Run with English. If you're doing Brazilian Portuguese, then make everything in Brazilian Portuguese, because what's going to happen is you're going to pull in the wrong people. Just like the dog people and the recipe people. You're going to pull in people who speak Brazilian Portuguese. You're going to be people who speak English. And then okay, I love your channel. I love your recipes in English. And then here's something in Portuguese. Like, I don't speak Portuguese. I'm out. I didn't sign up for this, right? You don't want to give people what they didn't sign up for. So if I come to your channel, I go to most popular. I have my hunch. I need to see if this is accurate. And my hunch is correct, except for a video. Look at this. Granted, it's a short, but it's a cooking video. It's a short, but it's a cooking video. And here's a dog video. Short, cooking, short. And it just might be food. I don't know. I'm just calling it cooking. Okay, here's another dog. Food, 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 food. Do you see a pattern yet? Food, food. Not that one. Food. Not that one. You see the pattern? The majority of the videos, of the shorts at least, that are succeeding on your channel, especially the biggest ones right here. Look at these. What do these have in common? Homemade pizza. Pizza for dinner. You've got 2 pizza videos that absolutely dominated in shorts. And you're right, and then you're putting like dog stuff up here. So listen, you're doing the right stuff. You're also with your thumbnails, I'll tell you this. Be mindful. A lot of your text is too small. Your text is too small. You got too much text on a lot of this stuff. It's too small. So like, look how simple this is. Homemade pizza. That's the only text you need on that video. Right? The only way to roast a turkey. That's all you need. Right? All this stuff with this tiny little text, you don't need that. Get rid of that. It's hard to read. I can't read it on a desktop, so people are definitely not going to be able to read it on a phone. Now, this choice is yours, right? It's a difficult choice to make. You can keep doing what you're doing, but just understand that you're bringing in all sorts of different types of people, and by doing that, you're increasing the chances of YouTube confusing your audience and putting the wrong videos in front of the wrong people. So that's what I got for you. Scrolling down here. Let's see what I messed up. Oh, let's see. Why? That's why you have to nail down a niche so we don't confuse YouTube. Yeah, I mean, it helps. You know, I'm not going to say you can't succeed with a variety channel. You can, but you're swimming against the stream on that one, right? The river's flowing one way. You're swimming against it. It's going to be a lot harder, and it's going to take you a lot longer. Versus you're like, here is the ideal audience that I want to communicate with, and every piece of content that you make is for that audience. You're going to grow so much faster if you do it that way. Sade Gumma Pack, thank you so much. Channel review, I want your opinion. First impression, how can I make it better? Awesome. I'm going to play a little music here.
Super Chat.
Take this moment to hydrate. Today's show is brought to you by Streamyard, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm live streaming with today. It's how I'm bringing comments up on the screen. If I wanted to bring a guest in, I could do that. They've got a huge coffee mug. That's got to be the slinkiest Streamyard pitch anybody's ever given. By the way, if you want to use Streamyard, you can use it for free, up to 20 hours per month, totally free. You got links to that down in the description below. Wow, that's just a good one, man. This would be a good one too. Walking in the door, this plays. Do you guys? I'm gonna date myself here. Do you guys remember a movie called "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker"? Who remembers that movie? And I'm dating myself here. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Do you guys remember that movie? Remember the pimp was walking down the street and he had the huge heels and he had fish. He had fish tanks in his heels. You guys remember that? Hey, Doug's Genius Theory says I missed the super chat. Doug, do you have them in queue? I apologize if I missed your super chat. Doug, will you please have a look at Genius Theory and let me know? You guys, yeah, Golf Crow's Granny, I know you would. Yeah, I just totally dated myself. I dated us. Sweeney Dunstan, you probably remember that too. Yeah, you guys don't know nothing about I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Hilarious. They don't make movies like that anymore. Like back in the day, so they had like the airplane movies. Remember the airplane movies were fantastic, and they had like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and all the Jerk. All man, comedies back in the day. Oh my goodness. With Richard Pryor, what was that? Breaking Loose and all that stuff. Top notch food vlogs. How you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, it's on the queue. Yep, goldfish in his shoes. Yeah, man, that's what it was. He was walking down the street. There was some music playing. That's not the music. It was like, it sounded like some Curtis Mayfield type music, some just sleazy funk. And he was just strutting, and he had like the whole pimp outfit, and he was just like ridiculous. And he had fish tank, goldfish in his shoes. That was hilarious. Yeah. Because he was out of date, right? Like he was in jail and he got out of jail, and then he thought he could still be a pimp, and he was walking and everybody was laughing at him because he was so out of date. It wasn't the 70s anymore. That was hilarious. Top notch food. Since I saw you on Roberto, man, I love catching Roberto live. Yeah, I was in there for a little bit. Him and Viper, man, we're holding it down. I love it. All right, back to the queue here. Let's gig it. Did I already pull that one up? Let's gig it. No, I didn't. Okay, my bad. You're on deck. Let's gig it. Okay, let's gig it. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, now, at a glance, because of this imagery here, and because of the word gig, I do get the impression that you're teaching people about side hustles. You're teaching the people, how to deliver, Uber. Oh, okay, Uber Eats right here. That's my first impression. Instead of Tuesday and Thursday, which really isn't that important, instead, come up with a very clear, short value proposition, a short sentence that tells people exactly what's on your channel. Let's gig it. What does that mean? Am I going to follow you around and watch you gig it? You got a helmet cam? Is it POV? Are you teaching people how to make extra money? Like, tell people what it is, exactly what's happening on your channel. All right, scrolling down here. Okay, so your titles, look at this. You've got, like this. That's not how you want to put a title together. Now, you're getting views on it, but your title's not structured correctly. Like that. You don't need that there at the beginning. Like Uber Eats driver. Let's go on a journey. So it looks like you're trying to stuff things in there. Wait, I know you. Wait, did you change your channel name? Didn't you have another is it Paula, right? Uber Girl Paula or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong, man. You just look really familiar. Okay. Let me go to your videos here. So same thing with the channel optimization. Again, you're doing this on your phone, I believe. I see the Snapseed. It looks like thumbnail stuff. Keep an eye out for my video about channel optimization on your phone. I'm going to teach you how to optimize your channel for that. So let's go over to your videos. Deliver with me, Grubhub. Okay, so here's another thing that you see how you're putting like hashtags in the front of your, like you don't want to, the only hashtag you ever want to put in your description is hashtag shorts if you're making a short video for YouTube. Other than that, you never want to put, that doesn't help anybody, right? You can put the words in there, but you don't need to put the hashtags in there. DoorDash ride, along with me vlog. So you're getting some views like this. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Instead of walk with me, I would get rid of this emoji right here. You don't need that emoji. But this is exactly what I was talking about before about the photography stuff. Right? Ride along with me. People are into that stuff, right? Ride along with me. Walk with me. Like these are trending things on YouTube where people just want to go along with you and do something. So I believe it's Uber Girl Paula. I'm 100% sure that's you. Correct me if I'm wrong. So here's what I would do. You got some success on this a week ago. So first of all, I would lose the emoji. And what I would do is I would start doing like a handful of ride along with me, right? DoorDash, ride along with me. Uber Eats, ride along with me, right? Do those sorts of things and really focus on ride along with me. Make sure you're using ride along with me as a tag, not a hashtag, but as a tag. Make sure it's in your description. You can get rid of the vlog thing. That's not necessary. But instead of come and dash with me, I would put like ride along with me, right? Maybe put like the DoorDash logo or something and then put ride along with me. Like lean into that hard because look at that. That one really worked well for you. And so did this one, right? If I come up here to the top, I think it was 2 months old, right? Let's go on a journey. Let's go on a journey with Uber Eats tonight. Like you might have been able to triple your views on this with the right packaging on this in a title that really spoke to those people who's like, ride along with me. I wouldn't change it because it worked, but just moving forward. Instacart, 7 items. So I don't know a lot of the things that you're talking about here, like Instacart and, you know, early morning batch, Instacart, Dunkin' Donuts. I've heard of Dunkin' Donuts. I'm tired of this. Grubhub. Didn't expect this. Sam's Club, Instacart batch. DoorDash. Yeah, you're putting these breaks here at the beginning. You don't need to do that. That's not helping you. The asterisks and stuff like any characters that you're putting before your title starts that's not helping you. I wouldn't put emojis in there. I wouldn't put any asterisks in there anywhere. If you are going to put an emoji anywhere, put it at the end like you did with this one with the eyeballs. Interesting. Most popular. All right, most popular, Instacart, shopping at Aldi, Uber Eats driver. Yeah, I mean, this is a good indicator of what's working on your channel right now, right here. These 3 videos right here, they're, you know, a month and 2 months old. Do more of those. Do more of those. Remove any weird characters at the beginning. I would remove the emojis unless they're at the end. And if you do anything like the ride along, make sure to lean into that. Yeah, that stuff's working. I mean, this stuff is doing so much better than the other stuff. Simple Instacart. See, I'm trying to figure out shopping at Aldi, simple Instacart batch. So like, as someone who's not familiar with your channel, right? So this one's 2 months old, 1.6 thousand. This one is 3 months old, 166. This one just seems like you're taking people shopping at Aldi's. They're going along with you at Aldi's. DoorDash, shop and deliver. They're going along with you. Versus simple Instacart batch. Yeah, so I would try to do more of these. Try to do more of these where you take people on your journey. Let them know in the title that they're going with you. Go on a journey. Ride with me. Walk with me. Shop with me. Yeah, that's what I've got for you. Lean, like go hard on this sort of a thing because those particular things are working. That's what I got for you. Yeah, you're tapping into something on those sorts of videos. So, you know, with all this stuff, like when you find something that works, do more of it. Anytime you got something that's working, don't steer away from that if you're trying to grow the channel. Want gaming? Have a good one. Right? If you're like, hey, I'm trying to grow the channel and here's something that's working, the last thing you want to do is then do something that it's not tried and true. I lightly tapped the like button. That's not how we do things around here. We jump on it. We elbow drop it. We put our booty on it and rub up against it. We don't lightly tap anything around here. Hey, am I right? Is this Paula? Do I have that correct? My apologies if I don't. All right, who am I pulling up next? We smash it. Yeah. You did that too. You rubbed your booty on it. Yeah. So that's what I really want. You know, I want everybody to rub your booty on the like button as you go out of here, and the thumbs up. Everybody. All right, I'm going back here. October Scorpio. I'm sorry. My apologies. October Scorpio. You looked familiar. So there was Uber girl Paula. Okay, yeah, I was trying to place where I put you. Yeah, my apologies for that. I confused you for somebody else. I apologize. You started another channel. Okay, that's where the confusion came in. Okay, yeah, you got me all confused up in here. All right, let me see what Doug has sent me. Big dog plate. You're up. And we're going to share the screen. Okay, big dog plate. All right, now here's what I got for you, big dog. You're eating stuff, man, and I can respect that. So here's what I got for you. I want to see a picture of you up here, even if it's just a screen grab of you eating some stuff. Take a screen grab somehow, or have somebody take a picture of you eating you sitting behind a pile of burgers or whatever it is that you're eating, and just, look, I've got videos, man, where I show you how to cut yourself out. I think I've got 5 or 6 different videos on how to cut yourself out. Some of them are free. Go watch those videos. Have somebody take a picture, cut yourself out, stick it up there in the header to where it's, nice and big up here at the top, to where it's like you filling this whole thing up here, sitting in front of a big, look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this, man. Maybe you holding this thing, getting ready to eat it, right? Go for shock value on this. Go look at Mr. Beast's thumbnails. He's got the crazy faces. Everything is like in your, look at you right there. Holding that, there you go. Boom, look at that. Holding that up to eat it. Take that picture, put it up here at the top, put your name smaller right up here. That imagery is going to set the tone for what's happening on your channel. All right, now when it comes to your thumbnails, I want you to do the same thing. Instead of having you so small in here, right? Triple Dave challenge. Like, you can do that. The Freaky Fast Club challenge. So here's what I do. I would try 2 different types of thumbnails, styles on your channel. I would try one where you are the main attention on the thumbnail. With just maybe, like, here's you, just that huge thing, right? And make your eyes real big and just make it super animated to where it's just like, go study a channel called Mr. Beast. Study Mr. Beast. Look at his thumbnails. Look at how over the top his thumbnails are. Look at the facial expressions. Look at how close they are to the picture. Look at how few words they use in their thumbnail. And I want you to replicate that for your channel, because what you're doing has the potential to blow up. You just got to get your packaging right. In your packaging, you need that shock value. So Mr. Beast, go study his thumbnails. You know what? I'm going to look at it right now. We're going to do this together. Then I'm going to come back to you. Mr. Beast. All right, he's eating right here. And look at the topic. I ate $100,000 golden ice cream. Short, sweet. See how close he is to the camera? So he's got this big pile of ice cream, and he's eating the camera. Eyes are open. He's looking at the camera. His mouth is open, right? Like, I want to see you doing this sort of thing on your channel. He doesn't even have any words on there because the imagery speaks for itself. So if you've got this huge hamburger, this Subway stuff piled in together, and they see what you're going to eat, and then they see you getting ready to eat that, and you're looking at the camera, and you're like, all right, you're going to eat that thing. That's the sort of thing that compels people to click. So I want you to go study. I want you to do 2 things. Study his thumbnails, okay? Implement that style into your videos or into your thumbnails. You don't even have to. I mean, look at how little his text is. He barely has any text, right? Then I want you to look at how fast-paced his editing is. As soon as you hit click, he's like, today I just bought whatever. You hit click. I just bought a shopping mall, and I'm going to give everything away for free. And then it edits, and then it does something else and edits. The pacing is fast. So watch how he does this golden ice cream video. Look at the thumbnail. Look at how he edits the video. Look at the framing. Look at how fast-paced it is. I want you to do that. And I think if you do that, you're going to blow up, my friend. You're putting stuff in your mouth, and I think that's awesome. That sounds weird, but I think if you get the right packaging, and it's like pro level packaging where it's like you're not gonna believe, but I ate this whole thing. When you're able to replicate that stuff that he's doing thumbnail wise, I think you're gonna blow up, man. I think you're gonna blow up. So that's what I got for you right now. Biggest thing for you, man, is get those thumbnails together, because that's going to be the thing that's holding you back. And once you get your thumbnail game strong, then watch his editing, watch the pacing, count the seconds before he does an edit, and look at how fast it moves along. That's what you need. You're going to blow up. All right. Ritualistic beauty. Thank you. By the way, if everybody's been waiting, thank you. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. I wish I could get, I know it sounded weird, man. I know it sounded weird, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you for being patient. If you guys are waiting here, I'm trying to get to everybody. Ritualistic beauty, makeup, hair, lifestyle. First of all, I love the imagery, and your black lipstick just knocks it out of the park on this one. Like makeup, hair, lifestyle, ritualistic beauty, your font choice, the black text on your faded picture, but the black lipstick really just pulled it all together and gave me the vibe that I'm expecting when I scroll down, and I bet you're not going to disappoint. Nope, on point. This is exactly what I expected. Beetlejuice inspired makeup. Cool. Dark aesthetic, everyday makeup routine. Okay, so I think your thumbnails look great. The only thing that I would do differently for your thumbnails, so let's say you're doing Beetlejuice inspired makeup, get your face in there. Like that should be bigger, right? Like here it is. Your face is bigger there, and you're talking about a particular type of makeup. I want to see that makeup larger, right? Don't hide yourself back there. Get it up there. I would think about different ways to build out your playlist instead of hair. Instead of hair, because that's so vague, like just hair, right? Keep in mind, playlists can show up for people when they search for things. So let's say you have, I'm trying to get a better idea of what's going on here. Hold on, hair, Sinister Sunday, special effects. Okay, you're doing cool makeup stuff. Easy hair care routines, get those bleach vibes, coloring my hair. You got plan your hair, what? So it looks like you've got a, so you've got this in a playlist, this video of, I love Erica and I love TubeBuddy, but I would remove this from your, I'm sure you accidentally put it in here into your playlist, in your hair playlist, so make sure you remove that. Never ever buying again, manic panic. So I would come up, see, I'm not your target audience here, and I obviously don't have hair, so I don't even know what people search for about hair, but I would treat your playlist title the same way you would a video. So it could just be like something, you come up with the words on this based on, you know, what your niche. Something hair tutorials. Maybe you guys can workshop that in the chat. I don't have hair. I don't know what people search for, but something hair tutorials, and then write out a description of that as well to let people know that this is a playlist about hair tutorials. But I wouldn't even be vague about like hair tutorials. I would be very specific. Something like blank hair tutorials. Go to your video channel here. Uploads. Oh, you're doing shorts too? Okay, that's awesome. Holiday cake pots. Okay, so here's another thing. So you're talking about makeup, hairstyle, or makeup, hair, and lifestyle. Lifestyle is where things get a little crazy because like you've got this really cool vibe going on, this really cool look, and you're doing all this cool makeup stuff, and you're doing hair tutorials and makeup tutorials. You're doing a lot of cool stuff, and then you're scrolling down, and where did I see it? And I thought I saw like a food thing in here. Am I losing my mind? Where did it go? Filling loop. Here, holiday cake pops. I'm just not sure if that's in alignment with your channel. Yeah, things get tricky. When you start doing lifestyle stuff and you start mixing it with other things, this is where things get a little bit tricky. So if you do want to put this stuff in here, I would just caution not to do too much of it, because the majority of your content is like beauty stuff, hair stuff, makeup stuff, and that's where the majority of your views are going to come from, the majority of your subscribers. So if you are going to drop a couple of other things in there, don't do too much of it, because that's not what they subscribed for. I think your thumbnails are good. I love the super bold, easy to read fonts. It's just the right amount of text. I love this. This is just an amazing picture in general. I absolutely love that. Turning myself into Lida Dietz. So like that's a whole playlist as well. So if you have a bunch of videos where you're doing makeup tutorials like Beetlejuice, for example, or particular characters, you could build an entire playlist around makeup tutorials becoming something. Or you're going to know the terminology better than me. To let people know that here's a series of videos that it's me showing you how to put on makeup to look like this particular thing. A quarantine glow up. I love it. Let me see what's performing the best. Most popular. Wow, that one really connected, didn't it? Look at this. Betty Bang's DIY trim, 2,000 views. And you did another one. So this is a weird thing about YouTube. So this one, 2.5 thousand views. You did the same thing here, 150 views. Betty Bang's DIY trim, Betty Bang's DIY trim, Betty Page Bang tutorial, how I cut my Betty Bangs. Yeah, it's so weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Pregnancy update. Yeah, I really think your stuff looks good. I would say keep doing what you're doing. You've got a great eye. You know what you're doing. Just try to watch for patterns. You're at the stage where you're doing all sorts of different things. And if you can find something that's starting to work, like, 70 views, 70 views, 70 views, boom, 1,000 views. Okay, let's make a couple of videos like this. And if it doesn't work, stop. But if it does, keep going. 30, 95. Yeah, that's real interesting, though. I'm surprised this second one here didn't get more traction than it did. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, if you're not already. So this is the one that did well. What I want you to do is come here above the fold and link out to that second video and come up with a clever title for it to let them know that it's a part 2 or a follow-up or something that you did different to Betty Page Bangs, right? Put a link here above the show more. And you're pinning your comments, that's good. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. But instead of pinning just text here, it says please subscribe, instead pin a comment that links out to your other Betty Page Bangs tutorial. Let them know what it is, put a little emoji on there, draw their attention, and link out to that video. So link out to it here, link out to it there. Make sure if you're using a card, okay, you're using it in a card, that's good. I would probably remove some of those. I would just put the one, and I would also use that same one on your end screen. And, right, instead of doing, because these are a little bit different, I would do that Betty Page one. Now, I would change the thumbnail of that second Betty Page one because it actually looks very similar to the first one. You don't want people to think, oh, I already watched that. So change that up a little bit. Then take all of the links here and then link it to that video. And then take all of the links on that video and link it back to this video. When enough people start clicking and watching, that's going to make a data point inside of YouTube to where YouTube is going to say, okay, if people are interested in this, they're also interested in that. Then that video is going to start showing up as the watch next video to this one, so on and so forth. And by the way, and you can do that across your entire channel with any type of video that is similar to another type of video. Financial awareness with K. Scholl would love an honest channel review. D, appreciate you, boss. Thank you so much.
Super Chat.
Hey, Doug, can you go ahead and drop financial awareness into the chat that you've been sending me? Thank you so much. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. All right, let me see. Who else have I got here? One, two, Genius Theory, Shade. Okay. All right, so who am I pulling up here? So next up is Obsidian's Arms. Obsidian's Arms. Whoa, what was this? My connection is fairly good. What happened? Oh, that's weird. I just got a connection warning. Okay, Obsidian's Arms. Okay, first and foremost, I have no idea what's going on in your channel. Consider shrinking your logo here and putting some sort of a sentence. Like, this is the same thing that I've been telling everybody. Like, every channel that I pulled up, you guys are just lacking some clarity. So shrink your logo there and think about a single sentence, short sentence that just tells people what your channel is about. Now, I do not have this on my channel because it was just something else that I was branding there. But if I was going to change mine, my sentence might be helping mobile content creators succeed on YouTube. Something like that. I might use something like that. So consider something like that to put in your channel art and let people know what your channel is about and what they can expect on your channel. Same thing about channel optimization. I don't know if you're just getting started or not. Oh yeah, you've only got 3 videos. Welcome to YouTube. So as your content library builds up, you want to think about making playlists, and you're definitely going to want to watch my video about optimizing your YouTube channel on how to build out your playlist. So let's just look at these videos because I'm not sure. USPSA hit factor, what is it? Okay, I don't know. Which is best? Shield wall, which is conceal. Okay, you don't conceal. What is this? Which concealed carry insurance is the best? Oh, I see what this is. Barrel dipping on the easy. Okay. Yeah, so I think you're off to a good start. Again, you want some clarity to let me, like, the word arms, like, I don't know if you're into paintball. I don't know if you're into actual firearms. I don't know if you're into model firearms. Like, I don't know what you're actually doing. So add some clarity on that. Let people know what your videos are about. And just keep going. I mean, I think your thumbnails look good except for this one. The barrel dimpling, the easy way, that's going to be really small on a phone. And this thumbnail, like that, you know, the text is really easy to read in these two. But one thing in terms of messaging here, like I might put like, it looks like it's this logo and that logo. So I would make those bigger, like this and this with like a verses in the middle, you know, because you don't have to put which is best. You don't need to put like the dog thing or whatever. You've already got that stuff in the title. So here's the logo for one, here's the logo for the other. They're really big and in your face, with like verses kind of smaller in the second. That imagery tells people this one versus this one. Hold on here, close. Welcome to Obsidian's Arms. I focus on, okay, see there it is right there. You're telling people here. I focus on competitive shooting, build tips, and concealed carry topics. Okay, so what you can do then, you can say this, competitive shooting, build tips, and concealed carry topics. Take that and make that a nice size right up here at the top and shrink your logo. It lets people know exactly what your channel is about. In terms of your playlist, because you're just getting started, so treat your playlist titles like you would a video title. So competitive shooting, what about competitive shooting? Are you teaching people how to become a better competitive shooter? So let's say you are, and you have 5 videos on competitive shooting. A playlist title might be how to become a better competitive shooter, or competitive shooting, the beginner's guide, something like that, where you teach people how to do things, if that's the road you're going down. So clarity on the playlist, clarity on your channel art, a little bit of tweaks on the thumbnails, and just keep going, man. Just keep going. Oh, this one too. Based on your channel goals, if your channel goals are to grow, I would remove these for a little while so you don't give people the chance to leave. You want to drive them into your content. However, if on your website you're using this to bring people into a sales funnel or to sell products or that sort of thing, that's fine, but I would remove the other social media as well. You want to be intentional with everything you do. Like if you're like, I'm uploading content because I'm driving people to my website, because I'm doing sales over my website, that's fine. Focus people on the right stuff instead of giving them a bunch of different options to leave, right? You got to think about being intentional. That's what I got for you. Let me see here. Hold on, guys. I'm getting caught up. Who's up next? 30-day reviews. So, Justin, I'm not sure what you're asking for. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I can. Ramona. You're a little bit loud, Ramona. Turn it down just a little bit loud. I wonder how SEO works with playlists. I know it isn't important, but for a few more views, I would do. Yeah, so playlists are great. So if you search for something on YouTube, YouTube will pull up a playlist here or there, right? So if you curate a playlist that is about a particular topic and you've got a good title on there, let's just say, for example, because you're doing photography, you have a playlist, how to shoot night photography. And your description reinforces that, or a couple sentences about night photography. And somebody goes and they're typing, somebody goes and they type into YouTube, how to do night photography. If your playlist is something that YouTube has seen through the data that people are enjoying the videos in your playlist, that playlist might be shown to someone when they're searching for that. Also, somebody's just opening up YouTube and they're just kind of clicking around and they clicked on some night photography videos and they go back to YouTube. YouTube might take your playlist and stick it in front of them, trying to get them to click on it. So playlists are very important, but you have to optimize them the right way so YouTube understands what's going on. 3D Plastic Fantasy, how you doing?
Super Chat.
All righty, let's see here. Next up, so yeah, Justin, man, what does he want me to look at, Justin? Ginger Lola Dollhouse Designs and Decor, thank you so much for the super chat.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Uber Girl Paula, hey man, I pulled up a channel earlier that I had confused with you. They were doing Uber drive stuff and it just, I don't know, for some reason I was thinking it was you. My apologies to everyone all around on that one. I was like, this looks like Paula. Heavy Metal Chef, what's going on, my dude? Hope you're doing well. This one's for you, man. It's not heavy metal though.
Super Chat.
I'm going to keep this one going for Ralph.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much. Oh, what did I just do? I think I just broke something. Give me 1 second here. I lost the funk, y'all. Yeah, Justin, I need to know what you want me to look at, man. I'm not sure. Did Doug tell me what I'm supposed to be looking at here? Hold on. Yeah, you did. Okay. Change from under the bed. How would you change my logo? And what would you suggest for my channel art to say? Men's grooming, not calendar sales. Okay. Let's see here. Let me share. 30-day reviews. How would I change your logo? Okay. 30-day reviews. Well, you know, I would, are you thinking about okay, here's one disconnect I've always had with your channel. 30-day reviews. I get the fact that you're reviewing these products after 30 days, but this does not speak to me about men's grooming tips, right? 30-day reviews. I mean, that could be anything. You could be reviewing blenders. You could be reviewing massagers. You could be reviewing, workout equipment. There's all sorts of things you could be reviewing. I've always felt like if you could define what you're doing a little bit better in terms of a name, and I'm not asking you to change your channel name, I've just always felt there's been a disconnect there. 30-day reviews is so wide open, right? You could be reviewing anything, but you are focusing on men's grooming. So it's just something to think about. If you're ever taking a shower someday and you're like, that would be a pretty cool name for a men's grooming channel, I would explore that. In terms of your artwork, I think your artwork looks good. You do have men's grooming, but I think I would much rather, instead of seeing a calendar and 30-day reviews beyond unboxing, like it's packaging again. Like this, don't get me wrong, it looks good. It's visually appealing, but you're bringing all the attention and you're saying things that don't have anything to do with the main thing that your channel is about. Like men's grooming should be the biggest thing in your channel art. So I would much rather you be holding a pile of grooming products, or maybe you're holding, instead of, a calendar, you're holding a picture with a bunch of products on it, or you're holding products themselves, or maybe your face is bigger on here and you got this big cool mustache going on here. There's you. That's the best Justin I can make, right? Maybe your face is bigger and maybe you've got all these different products lined out here, things that you look at, and then you've got very specific things about men's grooming. By the way, guys, this is a proper way to lay out a playlist. Mustache wax reviews. See, the right way to lay it out, right? But here's something I want you to think about, Justin. Instead of mustache wax reviews, what if it was something like the best mustache wax for men? Obviously, actually, men's stupid because women probably don't use mustache wax. I'm getting tired, guys. But, the best mustache wax. Because you got to think about what people are actually looking for. Are they looking for beard balm reviews, or are they looking for the best beard balm? I don't know. You tell me, right? This is research that you're going to have to do. Are they looking for beard oil reviews, or are they looking for the best oil for their beard? I don't know. Let's look. I really don't know. So let's say the best beard growth products, Shazam. The best beard oil, the best beard trimmers, the best beard oil for growth, the best beard straightener, the best beard products, the best beard balm. I mean, so Justin, if this were my channel, if you hire, and I'm not able to take you on, but if you hired me and you said, hey, listen, do whatever you want on the channel, I'll do whatever you say. I would say, instead of focusing on reviews and putting reviews out there, right, I would be focusing hard on what people are actually looking for, which is, you don't have to put the best. Let's just say beard growth time lapse. That's interesting. Or beard growth oil, beard growth kit, beard growth tips, beard growth products. Okay, so let's do like mustache trimming, mustache wax. Okay, so mustache wax. What about it? Mustache wax tutorials. Mustache. Okay, they are looking for mustache wax reviews. Okay, so that is good. So right, I'm corrected on that when people are looking for that. Mustache wax DIY, mustache wax recipes. Right, like I would be using the search bar here to come up with titles and then just wrap that around the product, right? Like use those titles that people are actually searching for and then wrap the products around that. So it's not necessarily a review about this product, right? Like Golden Beard's mustache review. I mean, you got some views on it. I may have approached that as Golden Beard's mustache. Let me think. Golden Beard's mustache. Wax. Golden Gears, yeah, that might work. That might work. Like some, I don't know, some of these just feel like they could be packaged a little bit more direct, like Beard Balm Reviews, the best beard balm oils, Beard Balm Oil Review, Head Shave Club, Golden Beards Beard Balm Review. Man, Beard Balm, the Naked Armor. I don't know. I mean, I might approach this as something like, I might make a bunch of videos, the best beard balm, and then like a hyphen, and then like that product name, and like a question mark after it, right? Or not even a question mark in the title. In the thumbnails, you know, you've got the product, and then maybe like, you know, question mark there. Like, is this the best? So you're putting like, you know, the best beard balm oil. Those are things people are actually looking for. And then you get the product name too, in case they're actually looking for that. Is this the best beard balm oil? Beard Balm by Naked Armor. What's the ingredients? Beard Balm DIY. So I mean, you're putting in the work. You're doing the right things, but I think you have so much more potential. I think it's just a matter of packaging. I think your thumbnails look good. I don't know what your click-through rate is. I definitely wouldn't be putting calendars on your thumbnails. You've got the beard for it. You got a Mac Daddy beard on you. I think that's super cool. Let's go back and look at your videos here. You know, I would also be looking at data. You know, I'd be looking at the back end to see what's actually happening on your channel. Marathon. Let's see. Remington Nose Beard Trimmer Review. Conair Trimmer Review. Remington Beard Review. I mean, you're getting some views on these. Did you notice these? Look at this. Trimmers, nailed it. Trimmer, nailed it. Trimmers, nailed it. Headblade, Moto Review, nailed it. It's like these trimmer reviews, man, like those are the powerhouses on your channel. Oh, look at you. That's before. Wow, check that out. Best mustache wax. Maybe top 3. I would have probably built that out a little bit more. Best mustache wax for beginners. Best mustache wax for handlebar mustaches, right? Trying to be specific about stuff. Yeah, man, I'm just wondering if there's another way to go about this instead of just like review. Like, do the reviews, but start putting other stuff in here. You know, the best top 3 mustache wax. You know, the top 3 beard oils. People love lists, and you can compare them. You know, this product versus this product, and you know which one's better. But anyway, that's not what you asked me. I was just kind of doing like an overall thing here because the potential's here. I just think it's a matter of messaging, just to kind of tweak things to speak to the right people. But yeah, there's a disconnect. Like none of this has anything to do with all of this stuff down here. So I don't know if you made this. And by the way, it looks good. So I don't know if you made this yourself. I just think packaging wise, messaging wise, I would definitely get what your channel is about up there and maybe not so much the calendars. I'd get the products up there. And is lifestyle really a thing, or do you want to focus hard on just men's grooming? Like, I think you go hard on men's grooming. You go really hard on men's grooming. That's probably the way that I would take it. I don't know if that answers your question, but I think there is a disconnect. It visually looks good, but it's just not, I don't think it's speaking to your audience. You're telling them 30-day reviews beyond unboxing, and then men's grooming. Yeah, I would just focus on men's grooming. You know, that's what I would do moving forward. Not sure if that answers your question. Send me a private message if it doesn't. All right, next up, Genius Theory. Chosen, thank you so much.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much. Okay, from this point moving forward, any super chat that comes in is just to support the cause. It's money for the mission. I'm not going to be pulling up channels for super chats anymore. So any super chat that comes in from this moment forward, it is just, it's money for the mission. All right, next up, I think I lost, Genius Theory. Let's see here. Genius Theory, you're on deck. Genius Theory, science experiments, science tricks, life hacks. I dig that. See, Claire, this is a value proposition right here. Now, I hope all of the videos are in alignment with that. And I love your channel art, man. I think this is really cool. Super catchy looking. I dig it. Okay, 6 simple science experiments to do at home. I love it. 10 amazing science experiments. 8 science experiments to do at home. Yeah, I like your thumbnails. They're simple and they're eye-catching. I love the colors. I really love the colors. And I just want to say, look at the difference here. I'm actually surprised at this one. Oh, it's just weak. That might pick up. But like, look at how vibrant. I'm surprised that hasn't picked up either. Look at how vibrant that is. Those are super eye-catching. All right, let me see what's working on your channel. 11 hours ago, how to make fun. Okay, you're doing YouTube Shorts as well, so hold on. Making bubble machine making 6 months ago. Making RC car, how to make RC cars, how to build. Yeah, so everything on here is just how to make stuff, how to do this, how to build that. And you just started a month ago. Yeah, man, so that's fantastic. So what I've got for you, let me just click in on one of your videos here. Bubble making machine. I don't know what this is. Desi Jugad. I mean, Desi is that's an Indian thing, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Apologies if I am, but I'm not sure what this part has to do with anything. 100% working. Not sure what that has to do. Homemade bubble making machine might get some more traction. I mean, don't change it. It's working. I would also reconsider putting these hashtags up here unless, like if you click on these and they don't go to more of your videos, I would remove them. Oh no. Okay, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, listen. Wow, we just had a problem here, guys. Hold on. Okay, so here's the deal. My camera, so I'm using a couple of cameras. My camera just overheated. My main camera overheated. Here's what we're going to do. Golf goes Granny.
Super Chat.
Thank you so much. Golf goes Granny. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this camera overheated. That means this one is not far behind. So real quick, back to Genius Theory. Man, if this thing's going to shut off. So we're going to have to go through this one here for just a second. And I'm going to try to rapidly move through this because I'm afraid this other one's going to die here. These things overheat around the 3 hours mark or close to it. So what I want you to do is take advantage of your pinned comment and links in your description and link out to another fun video. So they just watched the bubble making video. Think of a video that would be a fun video to watch for them after that and link to it here in your pinned comment. Tell them what it is. Put a little, go watch my videos. Look at how I do my pinned comment. Do it something like that. A little emoji. Watch next how to make this thing and then link out to that. And then link out to that. Copy that and put that in your description above the show more right here. Link out to that like right here so people can actually see that, right? So you want to get people watching one video and going through and watching another video and then go do that with all the videos you have on your channel so you're creating a little web of videos, but link out to videos that make sense for them to watch next. Don't just blindly link out to stuff. And then when you're adding your cards and your end screen, you've got card in here, that's great. I would only put one card on here and link out to the same video that you'll link out to in your description and your pinned comment. Same for your end screen. Try to get as many people to that one video as you can and do that across all of your videos. I think your thumbnails look good. I love your channel art. I love what you're doing with your channel. And I would say just keep going. You've only been at this for a month. Keep going. This can take months. Sometimes this can take years. But you're definitely on the right track. You're super creative. I think your thumbnails look great. Keep going. just create little watch time traps to get people to watch one video and then go and watch another video. Moving on to the next one is Sade Gumpak. And my apologies if I did not say your name correctly. Is it Shade or is Sade? Gumapak. Increase your income, increase your bank account, have more freedom. I dig it. I dig it. I mean, you could probably do with increase your bank. Like, I don't need that because if you're saying increase your income, that's naturally going to tell me my bank account's probably going to be increased. So increase your income and have more freedom. That's a little bit more direct. And by the way, everything that I just talked about with the pinned comment, link in the description, same card, same in-screen video, that's going to apply to everyone here. So for the sake of a camera not overheating, if I'm not telling you guys that on other channels, that's something you want to do. Uploads, increase your bank account. Okay, so increase your bank account. I don't know if that's something that people are looking for. Maybe it is. Maybe you've done the research. Maybe I'm incorrect on that one. But like, what's it say? How to increase your income, how to make more money. Those types of things might be searched for more. That's research that you're going to have to put in. I've never searched for how to increase my bank account, but I have searched for how to make more money. I love the simplicity of the wording. I used to be broke, but not anymore. Very simple wording. So one thing that I'd have for you, so I've got a couple of videos on Snapseed, the free app where you can take your pictures and make them look more vibrant, and I show you how to do that using a free app. I do recommend that to make your pictures pop a little bit more, make them more colorful, more vibrant. I would even do things like get yourself even closer. Like you're sitting back there, right? Get up in there. Get right up in there. Show them that dollar. Cash is king. That cash should be like right up there in their face. You know, I think you're another one of those vid channels where like you could really go study Mr. Beast. Look at how insane his stuff. They're simple, but they're crazy and they're vibrant. Go look at his thumbnails and try to apply that with what you're doing. Don't go borrowing money. It's not a good idea. Protect your money. Okay. How to achieve your goals. Yeah, I don't know if how to achieve your goals is in alignment with like how to achieve your financial goals makes more sense about, you know, how to increase your income, right? How to achieve your financial goals. Should you post a video every day? See, again, you're making YouTube videos and it has nothing to do with this. So again, a little bit of packaging, a little bit of clarity. And I'm going to click how to be promoted. How to be promoted what at work? You know, how to get promoted at work. How to get a job promotion, right? You're going to have to spend some research to figure out what people are actually looking for, but how to get promoted. How to get promoted at work, how to make more money at work, how to get a promotion. Same thing for you, man. Take advantage of your pinned comment. Take advantage of putting a link up here above the show more to make sure that you're driving people into more content that has to do about how to do better at work, right? So I just watched a video, which I think is about how to get promoted at work. So make another video about how to do something, how to make more money at work, how to ask for a raise. There's a good video, right? How to get promoted at work with a follow-up video, how to ask for a raise, and then you link them together. And then how to ask for a raise links back to how to get promoted at work. And I'm going to be moving really fast here through these because I'm racing a camera that's going to overheat. So that's what I've got for you. You're on the right track. A little polishing with your thumbnails. Go study Mr. Beast for his thumbnails. Links in your description. Links in your pinned comment. Make sure you're putting a card. Make sure you're putting an end screen and linking them out to relevant videos. You're leaving views on the table if you're not doing that. Financial awareness, you're up next. Man, I'm so glad I have this second camera, and it's going to shut off literally any moment. Okay, financial awareness, personal finance, and financial planning. See, I like that. So, you know, the other channel that I just pulled up about, you know, increase your income. I mean, this look at the messaging here, right? Personal finance and financial planning. This is very specific. So the channel that I just pulled up, look at this channel, right? He's got 4,000 subscribers. He's obviously on the right track here. And look at how he's putting stuff together, right? Look at how he's structuring his comments his titles and his strategy for doing this. Man, I really love the new thumbnails. I know you made a thumbnail change recently, and I really love the new direction here. And you're getting views, man. I love it. 7,000 views on the best SPAC stock. SoFi ASP out at $25. PPP money arrived. Forgiveness for unemployed. SoFi. Yeah, thumbnails on point, man. Thumbnails on point. Messaging on point. I love that. Financial awareness. Apologies for the train that's going by. Stick family leave. PPP round. Can you guys hear that train? Say yes in the chat if you can hear that train. It's at the bottom, like we're up on a hill, and that train's at the bottom, but it echoes all through the area here. Okay, so let's do self-employed survival tips. I'm just going to randomly pick on one. I love you wearing a collared shirt, right? The messaging's there. Like I would listen to you for financial advice. Okay, so you're doing this right here. Self-employed tax return tips. I love it. Here's what I would do for you, because you're 4,000 subscribers. You're still at that point where you want to build that channel momentum even more. Pick one video. Pick one video. So this one is 5 self-employment tips. So link out to self-employment tax return tips. Get rid of that one and get rid of this line of text at the top. And then maybe put a little colorful emoji, put a little dollar sign or something, a little dollar emoji to draw attention to it. And then copy the whole thing and maybe put it right here on the 3rd line. That means you might have to break up your description a little bit, but that's fine. Link that above the show more to give people one place to click on it, 2 places to click on it. Make sure that the card that you're using in your video is linking to that same video. Self-employment taxes explained. Okay, so you're doing a different video there. So pick one self-employment tax video and link everything to it. Your card, your end screen, the link in your description, your pinned comment, everything goes to that one. And then when you go to that one, everything goes to another one. And then when they go to that one, everything goes to another one. When you run out of them, circle it back around and link it to this one. Think about creating literally a spider web where all these videos are interconnected with one another, and you're giving them multiple places to go to one video. All roads lead to Rome. That's creating data points within YouTube that tells people when they watch this video, they're also interested in this video. And there's a good chance that when enough people do that, that video is then going to become the watch next video for this one, and so on and so forth. And then all of your videos start to link up together that way. Let's see here. Self-employment in 1099. I think you could probably do a little bit better for your playlist titles. Self-employment in 1099, it works, but it's a little bit vague. I think you could dial that in a little bit tighter. Retirement planning. You know, like if you're doing retirement planning, like what age group are you targeting? You know, like retirement planning, or, you know, the beginner's guide to retirement planning, right? Like that's a playlist. That's also a video, the beginner's guide to retirement planning. You're speaking to a very specific person here who doesn't know how to get into retirement planning. The beginner's guide to retirement planning, the beginner's guide to investing. Right? So think about how you're putting your playlist together and try to speak more directly to a particular type of person. The beginner's guide to self-employment, or how about this? The beginner's guide to self-employment in the beginner's guide to self-employment taxes. Yeah, the beginner's guide to self-employment taxes. Follow me on this one? So I would structure your playlist just a little bit different in terms of how you're putting your titles and descriptions together. So you're speaking directly to someone specific instead of just trying to put a broad blanket over a bunch of different people. Because self-employment 1099, I'm not interested. I own a business, right? But like if somebody's just started a new business and they're like, I don't know how to do taxes and self-employment taxes and the beginner's guide, right? Self-employment taxes for beginners. You could title it that way too. So that's what I've got for you. I think that looks great. And who else did I get here? 3D Plastic Fantasy. Man, I hope this camera doesn't die out here. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. 3D Plastic Fantasy. 3D Plastic Fantasy models, figures, and tutorials. Man, those are really cool things you got over here on the side. I dig those. Models, figures, and tutorials. I dig it. Okay, so here's a question, though. Are you teaching me how to make them, or am I watching you make them? Am I just going along for the ride and watching you, or are you teaching me how to make them? A little bit of clarity on that would help me just a little bit. 3D making Crash Bandicoot figure. Okay, I don't think you need to put 3D pin. I don't think you need to write that any differently. Uploads. Wow, man, you're getting some good views on those. Fantastic. Thumbnails look great, man. Thumbnails on point. You're getting views on them. Let me see what you're doing here. 1 month ago. Look at that. 1 month ago, 27,000 views. I love it. All right. So same thing. Check my other creations. Okay, so you're linking people out to a playlist here. Don't forget to check out my other creations as well. What I would love to see here is you to be even more specific. And I love to use emojis. Get a little colorful emoji in there, right? Get a little colorful emoji and see if you can get more specific. So this one, you're making a Nemesis figure. So instead of just check out my other creations, what about instead of linking to a playlist, what if you link to another specific figure? Like, I don't know if this Nemesis figure, if there's another character, another figure that if you're interested in Nemesis, you'd be interested in that figure as well. If so, that's what you need to be linking to and be very specific about the words that you use, telling them to go over there to do that. Because just check out my other creations, not really interested. But if Nemesis, if there was another character where I would know about that character because I'm interested in Nemesis, and you're like, check out my whatever creation. Oh yeah, I know that one too, right? Like, I'm going to use Star Wars because I'm into Star Wars. So if you were making if this was like making Baby Yoda or making Baby Grogu figure, okay, cool. He's making Baby Grogu. He's making Baby Yoda. I'm interested in that. And then I scroll down and it says, watch me make Boba Fett. I would click on that so fast instead of, hey, don't forget to check out my other creations. I don't care about the other creations, but I care about Boba Fett, right? That clarity, that dialed in clarity, targeting the exact person who's watching this video, man, that is key. And then the same thing, watch me make Boba Fett. That's going to be my card. That's going to be my end screen. That's going to be my link here on this third line right there. Watch me make Boba Fett. And I'm going to link out to that one. I'm going to do it right here. Watch me make Boba Fett. And I'm going to link out to that one, my end card. Watch me make Boba Fett. Watch me make Boba Fett because I just watched Baby Yoda. I'm going to be interested in Boba Fett, right? So go through all your content and find out which one connects with the other one, right? If you're doing the Avengers, hey, this one's Iron Man. And then, hey, watch me print Captain America. Oh, yeah, I'll watch that one. Or watch me print, Ultron or whatever. So think of it that way. Instead of being generic, instead of trying to be too vague, be very specific and tell them what you're making next. Or, if you do want to link out to a playlist, if you're watching me, hey, making an Iron Man figure, and then you go down here, watch me make all the Avengers, and then you link out to a playlist where you make all the Avengers. That sort of thing. Very specific. Other than that, dude, you're doing everything right. This isn't going to move the needle, but I would love to see a little bit of descriptions in your playlists. And this is something that you're going to have to test. I don't know if Super Mario's would be better at the beginning or 3D pin art. I don't know. You'd have to do your research. I mean, you might be doing that right. But I would write descriptions for all of my playlists to let them, write 1 or 2 sentences in there, be very specific and tell them more about what's in there using those keywords like Super Mario Brothers, 3D pin, In these videos, I show you how to make all the Super Mario characters with a 3D pin, right? These 3D pin art videos show you how to make Super Mario Brothers. Just a small little description that way. Other than that, man, you're killing it. You're crushing it. Just keep going. Yeah, I think for you, the only thing, you're just a little bit of clarity on your playlists and just handing off to the right video. I think that's going to be key for you, right? Like if they're watching this Warcraft video, Warcraft 3, then make sure that you are handing off to another Warcraft video. You might be doing that. I hope you're doing that. So again, you're missing out here. You could be linking out here to that other video. What would you like me to see next? Don't do that. Link out to another video. They just watched a Warcraft video. Link out to your other Warcraft video. Let them know it's another Warcraft video. And your card better go to Warcraft. It is 3D pin of Warcraft. Okay. Link out to that one. And your end screen should do the same thing. And that's what I got for you. All right. So if I didn't get to you today, like my camera's going to die here. If I didn't get to you today, my apologies. I got to everyone that I could, but my camera just completely dumped out on me. It overheats around the 2 hours, 50 minutes mark, 3 hours mark. I'll try to do another one of these again, but here's the thing. I'm going live with Daniel Battelle again on the Tube Spanner channel. This is a new service that's coming out. I'm going to drop a link in the chat here. We're going to go live this Wednesday, just a few days from now. We're going to go live this Wednesday on the Tube Spanner channel. Would love to see you over there. This is going to be a fantastic service that you guys are going to be interested in. Thank you for everyone who hung out with me tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the amazing questions. I got to as many of as I could. I apologize if I could not get to you. I'll try to get to you next time. I usually don't do channel reviews on my channel anymore, but the second Saturday of every month, I do channels with Daniel Battelle on the Streamyard channel. And the last Wednesday of every month, I will be streaming with Daniel Battelle on the Tube Spanner channel. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to just play this out for a little bit here. Where is it at here? I got what you want. We're going to play it out this way. Thank you. 3D Plastic Fantasy, man, just find a schedule that you're consistent with. If it's once a month, I think that's fine because you're doing art. You know what? While this is playing out, I'm going to answer some questions here in the chat as this is playing out here. 3D Plastic Fantasy, if once a month is all you can do it once a month. You can do it twice a month, do it twice a month. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Curtis? Ralph, man, you were next. Have to catch you another time. Trucker Curtis, what's going on, man? Yeah, showing them how to make them. Okay. Maybe a little bit of clarity in the channel right there. No, I can't. My battery's about dead on this one, too. I just wasn't prepared. I thought I was going to cap it at about 2.5 hours tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Super Chat.
Hello, Justin. Good night, Pia. Night, Tommy. Lower third chats are awesome. I'm doing this on Streamyard. I got a link to Streamyard down in the description below. My E-Class and Bytes, thank you. How to combine two niches, fiber art and ASMR. Make your fiber art while doing ASMR, right? Your ASMR, so it's ASMR fiber art. That's your channel. If you want to combine the two, it's ASMR fiber art. So as you're making the art, you got your microphone set up and you're whispering, or you're not whispering, the sound of the fiber and the yarn or whatever it is that you're working with that's the sound, right? The scratching sound while you're making art. Or if you are going to talk, whisper while you do it. ASMR fiber art. There's your channel. The Fank is on point. Oh, yeah. Timer Bernard, have a good one, buddy. How to increase RPM? Increase the CPM.